So, as Ed very much started me off there, our band of adventurers, the God's Headache, have been residing in the city of Mythrilhammer. Seeking initially to provide information about the Wardens of the Worldfire, it then turned into them beginning to work on repairing the reputation and finances of the Glowhammer clan. Initially starting with Trofnar reunited with his family, deciding to go to the High King and requesting to be made leader of the clan, as is tradition. However, with the situation of the Glowhammer's reputation and finance at rock bottom, including their size, the High King instead provided an ultimatum. To bring Glowhammer back into its former glory before the next meet, or the clan is struck from the great clans, Holvik, Trofnar's brother, imprisoned for his debts, and Trofnar potentially executed for his crimes as a warden. Deciding to start relatively small, you began a bid for the Flameseeker Refinery, and also hosted a arm wrestling tournament in which bets were made, fun was had, and a surprising winner ended up surfacing. With a good start in repairing the Glowhammer name, you began to prepare for the next leg of your journey, seemingly towards the Kingdom of Dra. So, God's Headache, what is it that you wish to do?
Alright, so just thinking about where we left off and everything. I know that
last thing we did was having our
yes,
big political debate with
Holvik.
Holmbeck.
Yeah, we essentially gave him all of our talking points and everything.
Yeah.
So that
And
he
was like,
had,
here.
Yeah, made sure that he had the information he needed to.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
To talk.
So if that is the case, I personally feel like we are kind of done here for now.
Yeah, I think so.
There is.
We could. Well, no, we have two things actually. We could talk to the guy who's in jail.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we could, if we wanted to, we could inquire about the mine stuff. But that's not really super important. I don't think it's not. I don't think that's actually on the radar super hard. But it is. It is a thing.
If that is the case, then I know that Trothnar wanted to try and get into the prisons. I don't know how well that'll go for you, but that is your thing.
Yeah.
Do we know where to ask about for the mines?
Well, I think it would be the
Okay.
cellsmiths for both those things, right? Because the cellsmiths
Yeah.
are the ones in charge, and they would be
Yeah,
have
okay.
the dungeons. So we would have to go
The
talk to them for both of those. So honestly, that makes it easy because we could just ask that when Trothnar asks about the prisoner. So
All right, then.
What's his name again?
I don't want to go into another mine.
yeah, I don't really want to either. That's also it's out metagaming, out of character. I kind of just want to go to somewhere that isn't a mine. But that's okay. Go hang out with the dragons because that sounds cool.
If that is the case, we should at the very least just look into it. Maybe it's a way that we could get some quick money.
Yeah.
Because we've been spending a lot of it.
Mhm.
So we can look into that and see where that leads. But
to be honest, I need all the money I can get at the moment.
It was Yorn, right?
Yeah,
Yorn.
but
That's the guy that
Yeah, Yorn Stonewall.
That's your responsibility.
Maybe I can ask my best friends to help.
And then
we'll help.
after that, we can probably leave town if it doesn't seem like something that we're interested in, or doesn't lead to anything. So I think that's good.
Mhm.
What do you guys think? Do you have any opinions?
No, I think that's good.
No, I think that works. I think that we'll
Alright.
go have a chat with the Cellsmith.
Alright.
Should
Yep.
have best friends. You dummy.
Are you sure?
So much hurt. Like,
Okay. So, is it a case of you doing all this stuff together, you splitting up, or...
Well, I mean, like she said, like finding out about the mine and asking to have a chat with the with Yorn is all in the same place. It's with
sure.
it's
Yeah.
it's in the Mithril Holders District and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So,
Then we should just go together.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
So, in regards to the mines, so make an investigation check just to see if you can hear any hearsay in regards to it.
Who's got good investigation?
Delson, but Delson isn't here, so.
Will is okay.
You don't have your greatest detective.
Yeah, this is unfortunate.
Debatable.
I will go for it then.
Your self-proclaimed greatest detective.
Yeah.
Investigation. Fuck.
8.
You have 4 in investigation. Like, I don't know why you were worried.
It's not a bad roll. Like, yeah, +4 is fine.
Yeah, but it's an 8 total, so...
Yeah.
It's still shit.
There's not a whole lot of conversation going on about it. You do ask a few of the guards, and for the most part, it's met with indifference, unconcern. But you don't get much about it.
Wait, so what? Okay, wait. Just to jog my mind. Fuck, why am I touching so much? What's the deal with the mines? Is it like those crystals we found were from there, basically?
The shield shard fragment that
Yeah.
Delson has is
That's it.
connected to the void in some way, and is
It was
saying
found
that
there.
A shield, an actual like part of a shield that August's Arcana has, for quite expensive, and he claims that it was found in a mine here. The Cellsmiths are currently investigating if it's dangerous or not.
Okay. I mean, we do have, if you want, we could brag about Valith being like an expert in all things the void, if you want.
Yes, we certainly could. Oh, look who arrived.
It's Sav.
Excellent.
Sav!
See, I feel like, Valeth is so suspicious that if you ever told me that he is an expert in the void, I would immediately be like, that makes sense, but not for the reasons that I would hope.
Yeah, but for bad reasons.
Yeah.
So, we could. I think that perhaps we should just inform. That's what I'll do. Perhaps I'll just inform Kimbany. Keep these sorts of things on his radar.
Of course.
And then, yeah, I think
Has
I'll.
Company come to be like one of our like top go-tos.
Oh, it's like he's just like already like tainted by the void, so it's like a little bit more is not gonna hurt, right?
He did discover void plague and was also affected by it.
Yeah, so it's like, of all the people to be messing around, like, if you are messing around with radiation, and one guy's already been irradiated.
Yeah. What's he gonna get? Superpowers? Yeah.
Well, it's just like, we have gone to him for help multiple times now.
Yeah.
When
Have we got
Kimbany of all people probably should not be the one that we're looking to.
Have we done it like
Valith trusts Kimbany.
Yeah.
And I think Valith is gonna just, as we're like walking, heal
apart from just buying stuff from him, have we given Kimbany anything but grief as long as we've known him?
You haven't necessarily given him grief, but he's always seemed to have gotten something out of helping you. Like the last time you got into trouble with the orb, you gave him the orb.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets like stuff out of this. Like that's why this is even like he doesn't. He's not even helping us in this situation. I'm just giving him information because he's our friend of ours.
Yeah, it's just some crazy kids I know who sometimes bring me some cool stuff.
Cool beans.
Yeah, so I'll send a sending, and I don't know if you want me to like write it out, but it's just gonna generally. Do you want me to?
I've got my hands ready to start
Well,
counting.
then I have to like. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna type it out and figure it out, word length, then, and I'll just tell you what it says.
Okay.
Here in a second, you can keep describing stuff if you want. I need to figure out what I'm gonna say.
All right. Okay.
Okay, man, I found some sick shit.
So in the meantime, while we head over to the Celestine, that's the name, right?
Cellsmith.
Cellsmith.
Because
Thank you.
Celestine is like what
Yeah,
they mine.
Celestine, Cellsmith.
They smith
Yeah.
Celestine. Well, they don't. Well, the king doesn't. He probably has people to
The
smith.
rise to prominence was
Yeah.
mining Celestine.
So we will go there and start asking about other things. Cough, cough.
What
Like the weather
other
and
things?
Well, Chothnar, it's your show. It's your rodeo.
So, have you heard about local sports team? All right. Trying to think. Oh god, Trust and I would run a terrible rodeo. Is there something of like a headquarters for the city guards in the Mythrilhammer's district?
Not in the Mythrilhammer's district. It's got Mythrilhammer's got its own military district.
Okay. So, trying to think where.
It's between the Mythrilholders and the Tallfolk district.
Because I'm trying to think if they. I don't think the Fancy Pants people would have the prison in their own district. Would I just from being from Mythrilhammer years ago, would I know where the prison or the dungeons would be?
You know that there's two. There's one that's in the military district, and then there's the obviously the dungeons of the Mithril Keep itself.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. In that case, I will, I guess, guide everyone who's coming with to the Mithril Keep.
Yay.
Alrighty.
The Dwarven White House.
The one White House, and then whenever they vote, to change king, it's like, oh no, it's rigged.
It's rigged. So
See,
I have
like
my
that's exactly what Dorse would say.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
I have my thing here.
Okay.
Hello, company. It is Valith. We are in Mythrilhammer and have become aware of some apparent void activity. The Cellsmiths are investigating a cave. Thank.
Nice.
Unnecessarily verbose.
You had 6 words left from when I was counting.
I should be 25.
I don't know. I was trying to count it as you were saying.
Some of mine were like I might have like as I was speaking made them prepositions.
Yeah.
Or made them contractions. I mean.
Maybe.
But yeah, it should be 25. That's fine.
Okay. So, you send the message, and a few seconds later you hear,
Oh, Arif. Yes, I've heard about this. Not a whole lot, though. Just said they found something. Not really a big issue. Tell your friends
and that's it.
I'm guessing his yes.
Kimbity says I.
I'm guessing
I?
that yes was counted as 2 words.
Yes, it was.
That's
course.
awesome.
He says that it doesn't seem to be too much of an issue. He's aware of it, and if something comes up, I'm sure, because we're in the area, he might get in contact with us.
Alright.
If that's
We
the
should-
case,
but-
does that mean that we should leave it be for now?
Yes, I would
He doesn't
rather
want us putting him
not.
back anything, does he?
No, I'm sure if you wouldn't be against us getting a hold of that shield and investigating it, but at this point, I think we're low on funds.
Well, I mean, from what I heard, to buy it from the magic shop here will cost, a fucking fortune, so It's not so much we're short on funds as we don't have the money, you know?
That's kind of what that means.
I meant to say that we're not exactly broke, but we don't have more money than the fucking king, the fucking High King.
Right, which is kind of what Valeth said, so I don't know why you're overly explaining it to him.
It's okay.
Honestly, me neither.
He's just dwarf-splaining. We've gone through this a million
Yeah.
Dwarf explaining sounds like a thing that would absolutely be a thing.
It is. Yep. You know, it would be. It'd be like, oh, I've got all the experience. It's like, shut up, old
Hey.
man.
I've lived 270 years, pal. I know what I'm fucking talking about. Yeah.
And God forbid you get into elf-splaining.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
even
no.
worse.
Right. Yeah, those pricks.
Because then it's like the same thing, except for they're not like kind of trying to help, but in an asshole way. They're like actively being an asshole, and like I'm better than you, and I'm. Oh,
Sorry, just
I can't believe
just a quick moment to appreciate. Okay, Dwoomer. That's very good.
Duma, Dwisus.
Yep.
So I will. Take curiosity. Is the king there?
You can ask. You aren't allowed into the Mithril Keep. Specifically, the guards kind of like stop. It's like, what reason do you have to approach Mithril Keep?
A request not into the king. Great clan business.
What business would that be?
An interrogation with one of the people that we believe you're holding in your dungeon here.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, persuasion. Yay! 19. Or 21.
What's the name of this person that you think that we've got?
Jorn Stonewall.
You just see the two guys kind of look at each other, and one just sort of like gives a slight chuckle. Hey, we got Jorn.
Aye, him and I go. Him and I've got a shared history. I felt I just need to ask him a few questions. That's all. In and out.
Kind of like lean in and just sort of like mutter a few things. And say,
Yeah, I've got a history with the Dwatsi.
you sort of like the guy sort of leans back and sort of just like, you have your Trofnar Glowhammer, eh?
Aye, that's me.
And are your compatriots joining you?
And I turn around to the group and say, so, you want to sit on in this conversation?
Depends.
Well, if you'll have me, Trothanar.
I'd love for you to be there.
Are you sure he wouldn't clam up?
What do you mean? What, who, Valeth or Jorn?
It's true. He might not
Jorn.
speak about your past if I'm there. So here, how about this? And I'll hand you curled up. Oh shit, she's a cat right now. I guess that still works. Yeah, fuck it, cat. Looks like it just is Miss Fuzzface, is what she looks like right now.
Oh, okay.
And so I give you a cat.
You
Here, take this safety cat.
when you hand
thank
it to when you hand the cat to her, you do hear one of the doors go, "Aww."
Yep.
I have a look of like, it's a mixture of sort of like very confused, but also very sort of like, oh fuck, what is this?
Especially because like she's not usually around. I just produced the cat out of my coat, like out of my cloak.
What? Yeah, did you steal this cat? Is it some sort of void demon in the guise of the cat? Which is worse than those options?
She definitely looks kind of because I don't know. I know she's supposed to only be like a fae or a fiend or a celestial. I don't know what we would decide. What we ever decided. Maybe a celestial.
I don't think we never did decide.
And honestly, it's up to you because it could be like anything. She could be a fucking aberration or a void thing if you wanted.
Yeah,
but
sure. But
it's just because
is it
it's
a
based
costume?
off of my familiar, or based off of my patron usually.
Right, yeah.
So it's up to Dick. But they do. She does look different. Like she doesn't look like a normal animal.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll fucking go. Well, okay. I'll bring the pet. Where did you? Fine. Okay.
It's Akasha. You've met Akasha before. Sometimes she's a snake.
Aye.
Sometimes a bat. Right now she's a cat.
Thank you, Dr.
She's got
Seuss.
in the hat.
So unsettling. Like, okay, so I guess it's just gonna be me and this fuzzball here.
Yeah, she's purring away.
Oh.
Nuzzling
Alright.
against you.
Just looks over to the other guard who just nods. Right, with me. The doors are opened and you, Trafnar, are let inside.
Alright.
You follow the guard through the various corridors, down several steps of stairs. The air begins to get a lot colder,
Okay.
and eventually you arrive at a long corridor with several wrought iron doors.
Fun, okay.
You follow the dwarf through until you
Right.
get to a door that's at the far end of the corridor. He sort of like speaks to a dwarf that's on guard there. Just kind of like looks at you, nods, takes out some keys, unlocks the door, and opens it, and beckons you in.
Hold on. Disguised as Reese's cat. And Yawn. Lord. What's his
Just
name?
realized how it's gonna look when Trothnar comes in with a fucking cat. Like a villain in a movie.
No, Mr. Stonewall, I expect you to die.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that's the vibe that it's given off to me.
I mean, I've put her down, and so I'm imagining
Yeah,
she's
she's
following
really
behind
cute too. She's not very sinister looking. Apart from the like
Yeah.
kind of weird like sucking of voidness about her, she's got like weird eyes like Lilith, and
Oh,
she
no.
very much has like the Vanta Black look to her, where except for the little
Nice,
tiny
yeah.
white spot in her on her chest that looks kind of like the moon.
Right. So, how am I going to do this? So am I inside the cell with Yorn?
So as you enter, you do hear the dwarf that had like opened the door say, "You got 10 minutes." As you step through, the door closes. The place is dimly lit, and you can see that
Right.
you're actually you're not like in the cell properly. You're in the room where the cell is. As you kind of like look ahead, you can see there's there's your typical jail bars, separating part of the room for the rest of it. The other side of the bars is a actually decently furnished area. You can see a few bookshelves, you can see a bed, some tables and chairs and such. There's actually a rug on the floor and everything. And as you kind of like step in and your eyes like adjust to the slightly dimmer light, you can see a dwarf. Rather messy, matted black hair. Looks to be approaching his 40s, 50s. Wearing just plain grey robes, piercing blue eyes. As he kind of like looks up at you, there's just kind of like a look of confusion on his face at this Unannounced visitor.
Morning, Yorn.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You know what? It's a bit dim in here. Let's get a bit more light in this place. And I pull I pull out the warhammer and light it aflame. As essentially like a power.
You're definitely a villain now. I hope you know that.
Yeah, this is supposed and this is supposed to be intimidating.
You see, like, the eyes sort of temporarily, like, widen in recognition before they just kind of relax again.
So, Vesper sent you to finish the job then, has he?
Finish a job, aye. But not Vespers. So, is it thanks to him you've been living here in the lap of luxury then?
Just kind of looks up and glares at you.
I don't get out from these four walls. You consider this luxury? Fated to rot here until I'm with my father.
With a life you've led, lad, you'll be lucky if you see that your dad again.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
So, Yorn, son of Olaf, I offer you a chance at redemption. A chance maybe to be judged fairly once you enter Morion's halls. It's up to you if you decide to go with it. I need to know everything you know about Sanshiraksha.
Just kind of like, at this mention, just kind of like looks up at you.
Sanshiraksha. Ain't heard that since me father was alive.
Aye. He was very keen on the place, if memory serves me well.
More it was Vesper. But why should I bother telling you? You say I have a chance of redemption. I don't. I know what I did. I know that I turned a blind eye.
You ever figure... You don't know... You don't have a clue who I am, the reason why I know all this about you, the reason why I know about Vesper and Sanshiraksha. Have the guests started turn then?
As it a guess, you probably asked about, stuck your nose in places.
My name is Trofnar Glowhammer. I used to be Lieutenant Commander of the chapter in Platinum Hold.
I heard that you came back from the dead, Trofnar. Gods were talking about it a few days ago.
Aye. So I came back from an untimely grave to try to make amends and bring whatever remains of our dastardly group of individuals to some kind of justice in this life or the next. I do that, and hopefully I don't meet my untimely death, and hopefully I don't find my own suffering. So, trust me, I've had many thoughts about you of the pointlessness of it all, and living in the horrible past that I had a direct purpose in causing. And yet I'm not here lying, and I'm not here trapped in the muck. I'm out there trying to do something about it. So why don't you try to find some kind of justice and some kind of recompense in the eyes of the gods?
I prayed for forgiveness every day, Drofnar. Every day I've been here, I've been praying to Morian that he'd forgive me for my transgressions, but at this point, it's not my call to make.
If you not heard that actions speak louder than words.
What actions can I make, Drofnar? I'm sentenced here for life. I'll never see the sky again. The only rock I will see is these 4 walls. What actions can I do here?
Aye, not in this life. But if you help me bring some kind of justice to the people who did horrible acts in Morian's name, perhaps Morian himself will be swayed to be less harsh on you.
Make a persuasion check.
Ah, fuck.
Can Akasha help?
How does Akasha help?
She is cute. She's just like there, kind of like, you know, making
Therapy
everybody
animal.
more comfortable because she's a cat. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. If not, that's okay.
Unfortunately, you're discussing with a broken man.
Sure. The cat is not. It's too far gone.
Yeah.
After spending like 15 years in literally what is solitary confinement.
Anyone else, my friend? Anyone else?
No one else is here.
Yeah, no. I meant anyone else that would have worked.
Yeah.
But just he's in such like a pit of despair, both figuratively and literally. It just didn't work.
He
Sorry,
just kind of
man.
like looks at you, and it's like, look, I accept my fate. Words, actions, as far as I'm concerned, ain't gonna mean a damn thing. Sunsharaksha, though. Unfortunately, my dad took that secret to the grave with him. The only other people that know is Vesper himself, and if she's still alive, Lucia Flintspark. My father talked about how she had uncovered something big.
The lass is a ghost.
Doesn't surprise me.
I tracked down Vesper, but I've searched far and wide this land. Fucking nothing about her. I cannot find hide nor hair of the bitch.
Doesn't surprise me. She was good at appearing and disappearing.
Well, I thought I'd let you know that things are very much still in play. Vesper is still alive. Recently sold his brewery and has gone to ground. I did probably to commit wholeheartedly to finding son fucking Saraksha. And Alicia, if she's around, is probably still helping him.
Is that so?
Last time I heard, your dad told you nothing, even some weird garbled riddle that could be any kind of hint, any kind of breadcrumb of trying to find where Sancharachi could be, or where Vesper could think it is, anything at all.
Make another persuasion check.
Yay! There it is.
Before he began to lose his mind, he began to sort of doubt the words about Sunsharaksha, about it being covered in filth. There's more ways to dirty an entire city that vanishes and dipping into darkness. Personally, I think it's somewhere under this place, not the ground. Potentially a river or a lake or, gods forbid, the ocean. As for where, you got me. That's just my theory. Vesper seems to think it just vanished from the plane.
Aye. I know exactly what Vesper thinks. It being submerged in the sea is a very literal reading of the scriptures, but no more far-fetched than the shite we were taught.
Aye, well, it vanishing under the sea is a little less believable if you think all the things and all the races that call the sea their home, how come they never found it?
Exactly. Well, it's a big fucking place to see, from what I've heard.
Aye. Been there once myself, back when I could still go around.
Thank you, Yorm.
If you see Vesper, tell him that he should have taken the fall, not us. Him and
He
his
should take-
bitch of
wait,
a
he-
mother.
Sorry, what did you say?
He should have taken the fall, not us. Him and his bitch of a mother.
Don't worry. By the end of this, Vesper will get exactly what he deserves.
Maybe I'll live long enough for you to tell me that.
And at this point, the doors to the cell open, and the dwarf just kind of like peeks his head in. All right, time's up.
Alright. Cheers, mate. And I extinguish my hammer, stand up and leave.
All right.
And actually, before I go, I just say over to, I say over to Yorm, let's go, Stonewall. My clan might not be worth a lot, but if I see the king again or someone with power, I might see if I can, maybe persuade them to send you a decent meal or something your way. As a way of thanks.
No response.
I just walk out.
Okay. You're escorted back out of the keep, back to your friends.
Well, I've had enough. I'm starting to get tired of conversations with broken men. Did you get anything? So, did you learn anything, big man?
No, but at least
Any
we
kind of
have-
vibe? Did you
No.
peer into his mind or bewitch his dreams or something? Or
No, Akasha can't do that. I just wanted to be there to observe.
Yeah,
Well, nothing-
if you were listening through like a caution that you heard the
Yeah.
entire conversation as
Yeah.
well.
yeah, and so I just go, well, sadly his dad took most of his secret to the grave. Only thing that cropped up was an idea that that in his last moments of sanity, his old man Olaf thought that maybe it's more literal to where Sancharacha is, deep under the sea. But apart from that, not a crumb of where a Vesper or Lycia could be. But anyway, it's enough. That's enough of me tormenting broken men. Let's get out of here.
Alright.
Okay.
Actually, before I go, can I, are the same guards from outside who were there before?
Yeah.
To one of the guards, can I say, you just send a message to, back inside to who it may concern. That's alright with you.
Depends on what the message is. I'm not some messenger boy, lad.
I was wondering if you or someone could get, I don't know, a message to the castle kitchens, fix up old Yoram down in the basement, and that, a nice cut of meat or something as way of thanks for his cooperation.
Just kind of like look at each other. We'll pass the message on, but we ain't guaranteeing anything.
That's alright. I suppose that's all I can do. Thanks, lads. And I turn around and head off.
I'm surprised that they weren't like, fuck you.
Yeah, I know, right?
Alright. So, what is that you do now then?
Are we going to inquire about this mine?
I think we decided that if Kibney said that, like, it wasn't really that interesting or that big a deal, that it probably, wasn't, and that we weren't really going to get much out of it.
Yeah, we haven't
Okay,
gotten any leads from that, so. But where should we go?
True,
from
but
here?
is there any sort of monetary reward for dealing with that? Because we could always just do it
Well,
for
It
money.
doesn't seem so, because it seems like they don't
Yeah.
really. There's not like a big call for people to go down
No,
and like
it's
slay
like-
some
it
monster
seems
or
like
something.
There hasn't been any recruitment drives, and there's not a lot of tension with the guards that you spoke with.
Yeah.
Mm.
It seems very, like, if we ask them about it, they are probably going to be like, okay, you fucking weird ass adventures, can you fucking leave now?
Yeah, I feel like they would just be like, I mean, yeah, we're looking at the mine, but like, we don't need any we don't need any
Yeah, we
hire.
have guards and people that are soldiers.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, if that's the case,
you're taking food out of the poor city guards' mouths.
yeah, if that is the
A bunch
case,
of fucking mercenaries show up. Yeah, can we do your job for you? And they're like, no, I have to pay. I have to feed my
Yeah,
family.
I have a family.
Go
to
away.
feed.
Yeah,
Go away.
Yeah. the Mythro City, the Mythrilhammer City Guards Union is surprisingly strong.
So then, where should we head from there? Because I know.
Well, I suppose it's if people need supplies, or let's stop to a magic shop, or stock up on potions before
don't
we
need
head
to
up north.
stock up on anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, is there an alchemist somewhere in town?
There is in the Tallfolks district.
Alrighty. Well,
We should
I would
probably
like to
be
go
looking for that stuff that Delson's always looking for with alchemy places, since he isn't here to ask.
What is it?
there.
Do you
Which
guys remember?
is, I don't know.
Not exactly.
Tell you what,
for
I
being less emo.
I will message him.
I feel like he's always looking for some sort of powder.
No, that's black powder for his gun.
Oh. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
he'll
which
probably be
they-
looking for that too.
He's
Yeah,
he's already gotten some of that. when you first arrived in Mythrilhammer.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I
well,
didn't
yeah.
know. I just want to make sure he gets what he's always looking for.
Yes.
I never go on supply runs, and I already got the things that I needed. So
Yeah, that's fair. I will come with you to this alchemist shop because I need to get some.
how long do you think the trip to the pass is gonna take?
So to get to Bahamut's Moor from Mythrilhammer directly, it's going to be about a week worth of travel. From Bahamut's Moor to the nearest Dra town, which is Skulk, you have no idea. You have never gone beyond the border of Dra.
Okay, if that is the case, then I will get another week's worth of rations.
Okay, so that's 5 silver each. So that will be.
I have Dom's order.
So that will be 40 silver, I think. Sorry. 5, 6. No, 35 silver. So 3 gold, 5 silver.
I hate you. Okay.
Hey, Plains of the Coast, they specifically say
It's
rations.
not even!
They specifically say rations, 5 silver apiece.
I understand, but it's not even.
You can give 1 silver as a tip.
Why would I do that?
Was that Nemesis speaking?
Your nemesis,
A little bit of both.
They already get paid. Why should I add money on top of it? What am I, a charity?
Oh,
Jesus.
how much could a banana cost? $10?
Yeah,
I always think of that.
it's so accurate. Okay, and Dom said apparently Delson would fancy a few healing pots or the stuff to make them.
Okay.
Also, now we've got stuff to do. Can I head to what's the magic shop called again? The
Augustus's Arcana.
This is Arcana.
I would like to go to Augustus's Arcana, please.
I'd like to go with him on that.
Okay. So we'll go to Augustus's Arcana first then, because it's where your characters are. It's the closest.
I'm just tagging along because we're all together doing supply run.
Okay.
We're having a good time.
We're the 3 best friends that anyone can help you.
So you return to Augustus's
And Ryan
Arcana.
And Ryan.
Ryan Gratian, I think.
Yeah. So I think this is the first time I've
Okay.
been here actually.
Well, in general, like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
return to Augustus's Arcana. As you arrive, he's just like, "Oh, you're back again. I haven't replaced any of my stocks yet, if you're asking for any of what I've provided."
Don't worry. I don't need anything special. You got any scrolls ascending with you?
No, I recently had to do an order for them. I could always do a few more, though you'll have to wait a few days.
Is Val smirking at the whole? I suddenly run out of them at all.
I don't
He's
know.
always smiling like an idiot, so yes.
That is true.
I guess.
Let's go. If I put in an order here, could you send words to a place in the Schultz Folks district to let them know that they're ready?
I can, yes.
Okay. How much? How much are they sending scrolls these days?
I mean, my supplies to actually make them are running a bit low at this point. I think I've got enough left for 1 or 2 more.
Alright.
I would
I'd like
say,
to...
I would say probably 200 gold each.
Fuck me.
I'm sorry, but I'm running out of stock here.
Don't worry, I know.
I meant to get a shipment of supply in like a week or 2. I could get something then, but until then, 200 gold is what I have.
So would they be cheaper in a week's time then?
Once I figure out how much I've got and can adjust the price Potentially, yes.
Alright. And I will take out a pouch of... How much? Infinite pouches. I will take out a sack of 300 gold. So, when you get your supplies in, how much can however much 300 gold gets me, I want you to make up some letters of sending and send them over to a drinking house called a Fallen Grace over in the Short Folks district. Is that right?
Very well. Is there a particular name it should be addressed to, or?
Addressed to Holmvik.
Holmvik.
Holmvik. Holmvik, aye.
That drunken gambler?
Aye, very same, aye.
Just shrugs and writes it down. Sort of like
It's my drunken gambler.
he sort of like takes
Yeah, pretty much.
almost like a needle and like puts like pierces the part of the pouch and the parchment onto it, essentially like makeshift stapling it onto it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, I shall see what I can do in regards to that.
Thanks very much. And just looking around like this place, does anything like does anything like what's on the shelves? Does anything sort of catch my eye around here?
There's no shelves. You get the feeling
A lack of
that-
shelves catch my eyes. No.
you get the
does it-
feeling that this magic shop tends to keep its stuff like out of sight and is, viewable on request.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not a large shop. It's essentially like, think of it like Kibbeney's Tower but smaller, and it's just
Okay.
one floor.
Oh, okay.
It's like
So-
where they hide the nice jewelry.
Pretty much, yeah. In that case, I think my business is done. Anybody else?
Alchemy.
Yeah, that's at the alchemy place.
Let's go to the alchemy store.
Okay.
Let's all go to the alchemy. Let's
Okay.
go.
So you head to the alchemy shop, which you find out is called the Cold Lungs Bane.
Nice.
It's relatively bland. There is a lot of vegetation, so like put on the walls, they'll have plant pots and such.
Nice.
You enter into it. There's a handful of vials. A lot of them are empty, but you can see like one or two like sort of blood reddish ones. All of them behind like glass displays and such. Behind the counter is an elf. Female, looks to be in about her 30s.
Hello.
Oh, greetings! Welcome to Colung's Bane. Is there something I could help you with?
Yes, we're just going to be heading out of town soon, and we're wanting to stock up on some supplies. Do you have any healing potions, first off?
I do have some healing potions, yes. I've got 6 specific healing potions. So, like, leans over the counter and so, like, points to some of the glass displays. So those 2 potions there are regular healing potions. Points to another glass display with some smaller vials. Those are some lesser healing potions. I have 3 of those, and so like reaches under the counter and puts a rather large, beautiful-looking vial. This is a supreme healing potion.
Ooh.
How much does that cost?
5,000 gold.
Yeah, a lot. That's a lot of
Wow. Comes with lettuce and tomato. Sorry.
and the others are the lessers are 50, or are they just the normal ones, or the regulars?
The
50
so the
ones?
lessers are 55 gold, and those
Okay.
those regular healing potions are 310 gold each.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. And do you have any other interesting concoctions
It
right now?
depends. What kind of concoctions are you looking for?
Anything really. I just enjoy potions.
I mean, I have cold remedies, hair loss remedies. You'd have to be a bit
Okay, I
specific.
see. We're adventurers, and we oftentimes find ourselves in strange and odd circumstance, and sometimes interesting and weird potions that can do things to your body, or
Ah, those kinds. I'm sorry, the closest
Turn
I've
you
got
in-
is some anti-venom.
okay.
Antivenom's quite handy. You never know.
And the other thing, do you have any supplies to make healing potions, either with alchemy or just the herbs to do so?
I do, yes. I'm a little bit hesitant to part with them, but I would be willing with enough monetary compensation, shall we say. About 30 gold per ingredients to make one lesser healing potion, perhaps?
30 gold?
For each one, that should give you enough to make one healing potion. And I have
So-
enough for
Okay.
to make 5 at this
Okay.
point. I also do have some higher quality materials for the regular healing potions, but I wouldn't part with that any less than 160 per.
Okay. Well, I'll say I'll just go with the lesser supplies, and I'll take all 5 of them if you would be okay with that.
You mean the lessers and the regulars?
You said they were what, 160 each?
That's not
For-
for the
for-
actual,
for-
not for the actual potions. For the
No,
materials.
for the supplies for the regular.
For the supplies. Yes.
Yes. 160 each, and you
Yes.
had 2 of those, and then 5 of the lessers.
Yes, I have enough
For,
for the 5
supplies.
lessers, which I'm
Excellent,
willing
okay.
to sell for 30 gold each.
30 gold. Okay, so that's. One sec, I'm just doing math.
Oh, apparently I was been informed that apparently Delson needs to pick up a scroll.
Oh,
He ordered?
from the magic shop when we were there, he probably.
Yeah,
picked
I
it up.
don't know what it's a scroll of. Hold on.
So you say that you... Oh, you math, yeah.
Yes, I'll take all of it.
Oh, right, something. Okay.
All of the materials for...
For both, for the 2 regular, enough materials for 2 regular potions, and for the 5 lesser potions, as well as the 2 actual regular potions and the 3 actual lesser potions. I think it should come to 1155, if my math is correct.
Let me just quickly... 310.
It's like all my gold.
1,055. 155.
So to buy the actual potions themselves...
Yeah, the potions were 310, and there was 2 310s, which was 620, and there's 3 that were 55, which is 165.
Mhm.
That comes to 785, plus the 5 times 30, which is 150. It comes to 935, plus 220, which is
It's expensive.
one. Oh, sorry, no, it should be a little bit more. It should be about 100 more.
With all this money we're spending, I feel like when we lead our revolution in Omendal, one of the things we should put in is universal healthcare.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so it was 100 mark because the 160 times 2 is 3 plus
So 1,200 in
935.
total, yeah?
Yeah, 1,255. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, I can't say no to that. Certainly, she just kind of like waves her hand, and you watch as the both the glass displays just like open up. She sort of like heads into the back room and brings out a few small pouches. Begins like place them down and sort of like just organizing them, sort of like checking inside to make sure that they've all got the correct amounts, and hands them all to you.
1255. You know, I have 75 gold left. Thank you.
Big spenders.
There we go. That's healing potions for days, though, so that's good.
Yep.
And I'll hand Delson, just if you want to mark it down on his sheet, Tick, the supplies for the better potions. Yeah, the supplies for the greater ones. or sorry, the
Regular ones.
regular ones, and I'll keep the lesser ones just because I can use herbalism kit to also make potions. But I'm not nearly as good at it as he is.
Materials for
Okay, now I need to actually write this shit down.
potions. There we go.
While Valeth is handing these over to Delson, I'm assuming he stepped away from the counter. I'd like to question the miss about the hair growth potion.
So good.
Yes, what particular... I mean, looking at you, you don't look like you need any.
No, I'm gonna use it on Baldy back there. Oh no!
Prank. Sorry.
On the Goliath.
Can Goliaths even grow hair?
That's what we're gonna find out!
You do know that outside of magical means, that is quite an impossible task.
Okay, so what would happen if you used it on someone who already has hair? Do they just grow hairier?
No, it's meant to prevent balding.
You look down at the egg in the nest on top of Drothna.
Hey, I mean, someone could have the Rapunzel hair that you always wanted.
Look, I know. Alright, never mind. Have a good day.
Sorry, I could not help further.
Yeah, just say I think I've got word from Delson that he needs to pick up also a scroll of sending.
Okay, we'll say when he went to Augustus that he was able to get it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I completely forgot that he had ordered one of them.
Delson's just texting in the group chat, this is what I need, you guys.
Son of a...
God damn it, Ed.
Yeah.
What?
In the general.
Got
All right. So, is there anything else that you wish to do?
I'm good.
Oh, is there... This is a bit of a stretch, but is there a public library in Mythrilhammer?
No, there is not.
Bollocks, okay.
The only library that you know of is the one that's actually in the keep itself.
Okay. I feel like I've already pushed my luck with the keep by saying, hey, let me talk to this one prisoner.
Yeah, you're like, okay, listen, buddy, you just showed up out of the dead, and now you're just like wandering around the keep, like, hey, can I look in here?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm like that one kid at a birthday party no one knows.
And it's like way too pushy and like wants to be a part of things, and you're like, who are
Hey,
you?
what's
Whose child are you? You're like,
Yeah, exactly.
somebody brought their friend, and their friend brought their kid, and none of us know you.
It's like, have you got any more cake? Have you got any party rings? Hey, can I play with that toy you just got? Yeah.
Oh no.
Who are you? Okay. In that case, all right. And then, in that case, I'll be fine. I think. I might have to. I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to think if I could contact Nori.
You want to contact Nori?
I did. I've got a favor to ask him.
Would you
Oh,
like me
no.
to ask him for you?
But it's a question that'll take more than 25 characters.
Very well.
Nori commits a crime.
Right?
That's
I'm
awesome.
so scared. Listen, Nori just, like, every time Trostnar speaks, I feel like Nori just wants to kind of, like, strangle him.
Only
The like
kind of.
long-winded, exasperated sighs that come out of Nori when Trothnor speaks is
Yeah.
It's the
Hi, Trothna. Yeah. How are you? Yeah. Super exacerbate. That's awesome.
probably speaks to him like a child.
Hold on. Let me write out my 25 words.
Yeah, because if you can make it 25 words, then I can do it. But
It's like the ultimate challenge.
it's fun. Honestly, it's
I
a good
feel
time.
like that's also how Nori, like, speaks to their parents, though.
In 25 words at a time.
Exposition, sending percent speed run.
Yeah. So good.
Just like that very exasperated, like, that's
Yep.
nice. Yeah.
Yes. Interesting.
Like, the amount of fucks that Nori, like, gives to Trothdar is just none.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
He cares an awful lot about other things, but Trothdar is not one of them.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's exactly how the conversation goes.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
It's like that picture of, like, spot the difference between these two pictures.
Where do you,
And it's Nori in a brick wall.
Where do you want me to send my letter to? Do you want me to say it aloud or put it in the group or something?
You just text it, just message it to me and I'll read it. Because it'll be like you wrote it down and then Valet says it out loud when it goes. Or it's telepathic, but still, then you guys can hear it and there's no and it's fun. Right. Alright, I'm not
Oh, I
muted.
just noticed. Great. Stop talking about my relationship with my family. I feel you. Yeah.
Nori, it's Trothnor. Again, I'm sorry for my shitty behavior last time we were together. Is there any research in your library on sunken cities?
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Nori, it's Trothdar. Very clearly, Valet.
That's the best part. I didn't even think of it as I was reading it.
You hear there's like a there is a degree of confusion where it's like, I'm assuming you're sending a message on Trothnar's behalf. My library does have a handful of books on things that have sunken into the sea. That's it. That's 25 words.
He says that his library does contain such things. A number of things, he's said. So,
Look
there's
at
a
this
chance.
stuff. Isn't it neat?
Interesting.
So there's possibility.
Not sure that he would allow any of his books to go through a war zone, let alone in my possession, so...
After what you did?
Yes, I don't imagine he trusts you with books a whole lot.
No,
Considering I know that Nori loves books as much as he loves me. Yeah.
Aye, that's fair, I don't blame him. I guess if, it's not like your brother owes me a favour at all. I was a complete arsehole when I was with him.
Glad you acknowledge it.
I do realise that was me at my self-obsessed, fucking vengeance-fueled worst, and yeah, I was a cunt back then.
Yes.
You were, yes.
Yes.
Well, I guess if we ever find ourselves back in Almondow for whatever reason, I might have to have a look through his library. I'm guessing under aunt supervision.
From what I hear, Nori is going to leave soon. He might send a couple of books, a lot of books, our way at the estate in Exeter.
Yeah.
Oh dear, actually. It's dawned on Nemesis, like, the amount of books that Nori would probably send.
Did we agree to have a library built,
One of
or
the-
are we just
one of
gonna
the
have
rooms
to tack
is-
that on now?
I feel
It-
like he would just add his own.
I love the idea
feel-
that there's a room that's not so much a library, but it's just actually 100% books. Like they're just
Yeah.
stacked in a way that from front to back,
Yeah.
it's just all books. You open
like
the door,
it.
it's just books. It's like okay.
I like the idea. I like the idea that like there's a that like there's so many books, like we have to make the library out like using like less important books as bricks.
yeah. It's like, oh, this is a shelf book. Clearly.
Reflecting also
Pretty
as
much, yeah.
well on your estate, you
For a reference book, who cares?
it does
Yeah.
actually dawn on you as well that your estate's close to completion, based on
Woo!
what you're told.
We should head home.
Nice.
We should stop by home before we go out to Dragonland.
Because
Or, like, right
you remember what
That's
you
all the way across.
You remember that
Yeah.
the ETA was sometime between Pellrise and Sunspeak, which is you guys are near the end of Eberil at the moment,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then
Like,
there's
yeah,
Norgrove.
goes out of the way.
It's
I mean, we
Eberil,
could
Norgrove,
go,
Pellrise, Sunpeak. So 2 to
Well,
2 to 3 months.
Nice.
I mean, he is aware of where we're staying and that he has a place there. I'm just hoping that he doesn't rip out the entire library and his collection of puzzles and oh dear.
Did you warn him about Neri?
I actually don't recall.
I always forget
Then
we have
again, my brother seems to react to women as lizard aliens anyways, so
That's kind of rude.
doesn't mean it to be rude. He's just like me.
Oh Jesus, no. Re.
No.
I hate everything.
If they had a child, they could name it that.
Oh,
the
the
Right.
Kitchen Nightmares reference.
Yeah, that
I
was good.
don't think that my brother would ever. Well, maybe. He's always been interested in strange things.
Wait, are we
I'm
talking?
waiting for one of y'all fuckers to say like you to Nemesis.
Wait, are we talking
Yeah,
like?
like you. That's pretty great.
Wait, are we talking like interested or interested? Like eyebrow raise.
Well, I understand what you mean, and I don't think that Nori would ever convey such a thing to me, but I naturally think that he doesn't really seem to have that kind of feeling about things.
He only feels like that for books.
I understand, Nemesis.
So when I say
Kendall!
interested, he just seems to have a fascination with it, almost like he likes to poke and prod. It's experimental, nothing else.
For science? Sorry.
Monster?
Sorry.
For
For
science,
science.
yes.
That was Colton, not Bullet. Come on.
Fucking.
Oh
guessing
my
the whole-
god.
I'm guessing the whole poke and prod thing went completely over
He
Nem's head.
has no penis. Oh my god.
Is that true? Yes, this man has no dick.
Well, we should hit the road soon. It's midday now. We could
Aye.
get some travel through and find somewhere to rest for the evening.
Does that mean that we're leaving then?
I believe so.
All right.
I'll need to say goodbye to my family before we go. Actually,
Yes.
Hey, big man, where's Milo these days?
I'm not sure. I left him with you.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
You find
Where's
Milo
Milo?
dead in a ditch. No, he's in the stables.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's just at the stables.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Trotnar. We left him in the stables. Remember when you took the?
Yeah,
There
you see Trothanor just have a look of, oh no. Of just like shitting himself, like, oh god, where the fuck is he? And let's go. I was thinking of leaving his cargo as a parting gift, you know.
Oh yes, the ale you were brewing.
Aye,
It's a good idea.
I mean,
Perhaps they could, if it's good, they could give it a name.
well, I suppose I mean, and if it's sign a goodwill to my sis, you know, if I'm supposed to be committing to this whole milk drinking thing.
If it's good, they could say it's ass-tastic.
I hate it.
I'm not sure that's very nice to the ears, Fortune.
No, that can mean something very different in Dwarvish, lass.
Sometimes I think that he's just making things up to trick us. Don't you think?
Who are you talking about here?
Who?
You?
Trothnar, yeah.
Oh, probably.
It's like the same way that British people can just say things sometimes to Americans and like then and just make
Yeah,
shit up.
sounds
Dwarves can
fake.
just say things and
Like-
it could be like I can't tell if that's real or not. That could be fake.
Just like
Palmer at our
just like,
local British people. Do it.
just like, oh gosh, guys, we're in a bit of a sticky wicket here. It's like, I beg your pardon. What does that mean? Yeah.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
There
like,
you go, yeah.
is that real?
It is.
I
Yeah.
know. No, exactly. I know it's
what
real.
does it
but
mean?
A sticky
Look it up.
wicket.
Sticky situation.
Yeah,
it's just a sticky situation.
it means you're in trouble or in a difficult.
I'm pretty
situation.
sure it also because a
Why not
wicket
just
is
say that?
cricket, I think, right?
Because we're
cricket.
British.
God save our great.
Yeah, the wicket is like the three poles in cricket. So a sticky wicket is like
Extra ass bastards.
It's just their whole bullshit language forming rhyming scheme. Shit.
Honestly, you could have just left it with, it's just their bullshit.
Big words come from the people that changed the language instead of making
Yeah.
their own.
Yeah.
It's true.
We don't like use. We
don't like use.
Yeah. We
Can you
replace all the
imagine
S's
say
with
that?
Z's.
Worse than
You
American
say
language
that
would
and
be
you
if
make
the
fun of
Americans
that,
made it.
but the thing is that, you act like British people didn't take from other, languages originally.
Oh no, I'm
And then
not denying
bastardized
that.
it
I'm not denying that at all. I know
Yeah,
for
I
a fact
know.
that English is a language of kleptomancy.
Correct.
Just like the English.
And how more English words come from Aztec than they come from Welsh and stuff like
Anyway,
Yes.
Moving
now
on.
that the tangent's over.
so what is it you wish to do?
I wish to go to the stables and I guess animals aren't allowed within the city.
Nope.
In that case,
unless they are carrying heavy wares.
the barrel of ale counts as a heavy wear, doesn't it?
I mean,
You don't know.
It's okay, Trotner. I can carry it.
you're a
And
chief.
then
You're
I'll
a
just
chief of. You're chief of Clan Glowhammer. They're not exactly going to say no to you, are they?
Okay,
I'll pick it up and just throw it over one of my shoulders.
And Trotner over the other.
Yeah, no, that's too heavy.
Yeah, that's
Heck.
strong.
No, good point. Okay, and so I like how I just have a Goliath just walking through the city, just as almost like my valet. It's quite nice.
Great.
It's
And so-
almost like they're
it's not-
slaves.
It's Valet. Excuse me, Trotner. My name is Valet. It's not Valet.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
Very well done.
I can carry about 400 pounds on top of what I've already carried.
Hold on, I'm currently weighing, with all of my kit on me, I weigh a grand total of 183 pounds of equipment plus. How fat am I?
No, you made your character.
I don't know. I can't. I never actually set a weight.
I
But I'm
think
guessing he's
dwarves weigh between 180 to like 250, I think.
Okay, so he'd be about like 225, 230. He'd be on the big side of that.
You're 121. That's bullshit. That is a lie.
The player's handbook.
Bullshit! You're 121 pounds. You're a horse.
Wait. What?
Yeah, that's I think what she's carrying.
Yeah, that's gear.
Oh right, yeah.
You're
Okay.
actually,
I was gonna say,
okay.
there's
That's the
no
carry weight,
fucking
not
way
your body.
Raya weighs less than Fortune does.
yeah, you're a horse. You weigh a lot.
I'm
I
like
think horses are 300 to 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, their max weight goes to like 500.
I'm essentially a dwarven strongman made out of beard hair and survivor's guilt. I do not weigh just my carry weight.
So much weight.
Literal and emotional baggage. Yeah.
Held
in that
together
case,
by stick.
Dwarves
stringing
average
Woodberry.
150 pounds in weight.
nice. I guess.
Yeah, but there's no way that you weigh less than them.
No. Good lord, no. In that case, I think me and Valith will be heading off to
Yeah, we just go and drop off the barrel, and then you
one
can say
last
your
time,
goodbyes.
heading back to the Fallen Grace.
Okay. So you head over to the Fallen Grace with your keg of ale.
How's it doing, by the way? Are there people there at all, or?
There's a handful of people there, not a huge number.
Okay. At least not deserted. And let's go, And who's at the bar at the moment?
That would be Holvik, actually.
Let's go, Hey, Holmvik!
Aye.
I'm leaving town, mate.
Alright.
Sort of, hold on, two things. One, in about a week's time, you'll be getting sent a few, scrolls of sending.
Okay.
They're for official clan business, alright? Don't go sell them, and don't, send, I don't know, love letters to one of your paramour, I don't know. But it's for letting me know what happens at the meetings and anything else besides, okay?
Oh, you break my heart. So many of the lovely ladies I could send miss. Fine.
Who would ever?
Oddly, before he became a drunken mess, younger Holmvik around Underwick was known as a little bit of a ladies' man, or at least he would brag about being little bit of a ladies' man.
The worst kind.
Yeah. And let's go.
So
Also,
basically Thancred without the success.
Yeah.
totally. And then let's go. Also as a partner and gift and as a way of goodwill. On my travels, I've been brewing a cask of ale. I thought you lads should look after it. Hell, if it tastes alright, you can sell it as
You could call it,
Hammer Special Blend or something.
or perhaps Trotnar, God's headache. Fairly appropriate.
Very good, mate. Very good. Aye, God's headache. Aye, that'll do. Is my sister in?
She's
Grace.
sleeping. Yeah, 'cause, like his eyes are like sort of blurry and everything and such.
Fair enough. I won't wake her then. Okay. Just let her know that I've left town, and I'll be in touch if I can.
All right.
And I take care, brother. And I extend a hand.
Just looks at it for a few seconds before he just reaches forward and just gives you a strong handshake. Hey, I got a lot riding on this as well, but you got more. Don't fuck it up.
Aye, as much as you're not going to be the one who gets his head chopped off, I don't think you want to spend the rest of your days in the debtor's prison, do you?
Oh, some of the people I owe debts to, I might end up going the same way you do.
Well, if it all goes wrong, I'll see you on the other side then, brother.
Aye.
Come on, big man. Go and leave.
I'm going to follow him in suit.
Alright, yeah. You do hear, like, just as you walk out, just like, oh, fucking hell, this is heavy. Alright.
Weak.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise my little brother was a fucking pussy.
Well, you sort of turn back, and it's less of a case of, like, he isn't strong enough for it, it's more he just massively misjudged how heavy it was.
Oh, fair.
Because
Okay.
Valif was, lifting it with
Because
no
I
issue.
just set it down and then he went to move it and it's like, Jesus,
Yeah.
that's solid.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
know, it's
going
like where
anywhere.
you see someone who's, like, massively stronger than you just carrying something, and they plays it down, it's like, oh, I could do that, I could... Oh, Jesus.
Jesus, yeah. Yeah, totally, yeah. That's funny. And so I guess me and the big man head back to
Probably
I
like the stables where everybody
Stables,
else is
yeah,
probably
probably
like
stables.
loading up the cart and getting everything ready, and Raya's shadow boxing,
yeah,
getting too close to other people.
yeah. Just flashing at everyone like intense glances in case any of them wants to fight. It's fun having right back.
Alright.
Jonathan's brother's a loser. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get on the road. So at least if there's chaos, it'll be contained to nature
Yeah.
and the
We can go and
ravages
beat
of
up wild animals instead of each other.
Okay.
civilized.
So you're heading straight to Bahamut's Moor, then?
Oh, hold on, let me get a map up. Let's have a look. So if anything... Right, pull up a map.
It's the map, it's the map, it's the map.
So it'll take you a week to get from Mythrilhammer to Bahamut's Moor.
Swiper, no, swipe it. Ooh, okay.
Alrighty.
Ooh, we can go through Goldfield. Okay. We go past it.
1, 2, 3.
Would we be
4, 5,
stopping
6.
there?
We could. It looks like, you know.
It's like
takes
it's a-
1, 2.
It's a fair distance,
3,
though, from the main road,
4.
though.
It would delay your journey by about 2 days.
Yeah, we could go there, but it would just be 2
Okay.
days, and we would only be in Goldfield like for a day.
Yeah.
The longer we were in
And
Goldfield.
like, this is probably this. I'm not sure if I can ask this question or like kind of metagaming, but like, have any of our characters heard anything about Goldfield at all?
How do we know anything about that?
You just know it's a small town. Sometimes when merchants are making their way over the border, they sometimes stop there. But more often than not, they only do that if they are woefully ill-prepared, because even though there's not a town at Bahamut's Moor, there is a Johanian garrison which occasionally lets merchants prepare for the journey through.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, let's just head to Bahamut's Moor, and then it looks like probably like another day to get to Skulk.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, yep.
So for the sake of brevity for this one, because there's nothing big that really happens on the open plains, is there anything that you wish to do during the week's travel?
I would like to practice my celestial.
Okay.
Yep, infernal.
Yep, you're both on the when, not if. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I would
will
also
make-
like to try and work with Scamper.
Doing what?
I would like to teach him to stay.
Okay. Make an animal handling check.
I can hear him now being like, fuck you.
Puts down
Okay.
little piece of meat as a treat. Stay. 2 seconds later.
You
Just,
just
like,
say,
grabs
well,
it,
not even
grabs it,
there,
runs.
like you place a treat down and you're about to say stay, you go, and you just watch him just...
Treat.
You're lucky you're cute.
Alright.
I'll make some of those lesser healing potions with the supplies that I have.
Alright.
Do you have to roll anything for that?
Make a yeah.
I'm not sure how it works. I haven't done it yet with herbalism.
Are you proficient with
Yep,
alchemist
I have
kits?
with
Okay.
herbalism kit, so I can only make healing potions and like antivenom.
Okay.
Can't make anything else.
Roll a d20, add your proficiency modifier, and let's go with
This is the closest we've been to the big statue.
intelligence or wisdom, your choice.
Sure. Sure. Intelligence.
15.
Not
Okay.
bad.
All right. It's more just to see like if you have issues with making it or if you fuck up any of them. But no, you're in the 5 days, 5 of the 7 days, you work on making these less healing potions, and eventually you're able to make them all without issue.
Alrighty, and then I have 8 now, so I'll hand one out to everybody. Everybody has a lesser healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 5, 7. And then I have 2.
Okay.
I think that should be good. And the other day, what can I do? I was going to do something
Yeah, you got 2 days.
silly. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Nothing eventful.
All right. So sake of brevity, then that's what you all do. But eventually, you begin to approach Bahamut some more. From the distance, you can see that the road leads to a palisade with a lone wooden watchtower, sort of near the corner. Above the watchtower, you see the Johanian flag, indicating that it is indeed owned by the Johanians. Let me just quickly check on one character's stats. Okay, it's not as high as I thought it is. I'm too used to critical roll with that one. So you continue to approach. As you get close, you can see that there is a figure in the watchtower. You watch as the figure sort of like leans over into where the palisade is. You can't hear him clearly enough. But you do hear like some responding shouts vaguely. As you get closer, you can see the palisade doesn't have a gate on it at all. So you can see like clear through. You can see the path goes straight to another palisade, which then leads to the mouth of a large cave. You get to about 60 feet of the palisade. At this point now you can see the individual in the watchtower. They have a crossbow. It's on, but they're not pointing at you. But as you sort of get closer, you see several guards sort of like walk out from behind the palisade, and just one walks forward and just raises his hand up for you to stop.
Okay.
All right. So you're about 15 feet from the main from the entrance here at this point, and the guard just kind of like walks up to you all and says, you are aware that you're approaching the border between Jurhan and Dra, right?
Yes, we're aware.
Right, what business have you got across the border?
We're adventurers. We're looking for work, really.
I looked like the adventuring type. So like leans, turns around to where the other guards are. Join us. Check the board, will ya? One of them nods and walks off. Right. So that's the case. We just need to do a quick check. Jonas is doing that now. Just kind of looks at you all. You don't look like you're dressed for across the border.
Shit, that's what we forgot.
Yeah, it's okay. We've got some spare supplies that we can sell to you. We got coats for your horses, for yourselves, and such.
Mm-hmm.
They're not fancy. They're, old military garbs and such. Don't have the sigil or anything though, so you don't need to worry. Just kind of like looks at them all. For all of you, we can probably provide you with travel cloaks, heavily padded bedrolls, and we can provide coats for your various beasts of burden for probably about 22 gold for all of it.
22, you said?
Aye.
Alright. I will take that out of my thing.
You can't talk about Raya that way.
There we go. There. I have paid him.
Okay. He sort of like looks back at one of the other guards. Jasper, go get them enough to keep them warm.
You know, I know why I forgot to.
Why?
Because in the other campaign, we are also going to the Snowy Mountains, and I bought equipment there. And so it had not occurred to me that I needed to buy some here too, because I thought that I already did it.
Oops.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go back into the gold field and get some.
It's been a week. Go waste
Yeah.
2 days. Fuck
We're
that.
here.
Well,
We'll just shell out the money that we would have had to give anyway.
I do like how it's basically us rocking up to like a guard post, or like a military outpost of a side that's currently losing a war, and said, "Hey, you got any spare uniforms?"
So eventually, both the other guards come back. So like one of them like whispers into his ears and he just nods and sets him on his way. The other guard has to make a few trips, but eventually you've all got winter coats, and for your various beasts of burden have got their own coats and such.
Mm-hmm. And Al gets a little sweater.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aw, Milo. That's actually cute.
Here's a sweater.
All right. At this point, the guards sort of like make sure everything's sorted. Right, and we know that you're not wanted criminals going by our board, so you're free to pass by. Be very careful. You chose a pretty shit time to start crossing.
Is there something going on? I mean, I'm aware of the war, but something that would affect this road in particular.
Well, what do you dislike more? Bad weather or creatures coming out from hibernation and wanting to eat a lot?
Bad weather.
Oh, well then you picked a fantastic time then. Outside of the
We
occasional
have
blizzard.
more experience with creatures, quote unquote.
Aye.
Right. Well,
Jesus, sorry. I almost like unironically said we killed a dragon once. I almost said it, and then I held my tongue. I'm so sorry. I had to share.
right. Well, still be careful. Though we're not in the throes of winter. Dra and Great Worm are quite known for their terrible weather. If you start being hit by a blizzard, probably best to find shelter than trying to push through it. Not even those coats will help you in that scenario.
Do you have many cases of someone freezing here?
Only the daft ones that decide to keep pushing through. It's worse in the winter.
Alright, we'll take note of that then.
Another bit of warning as well. We haven't scouted the area in a while due to our own war, so you're gonna find the terrain pretty difficult. Whereabouts are you heading?
Right now we're just heading up to Skulk.
Skirk. That'll take you about 2 days to get there. Maybe 3 if you get distracted.
3 days it is.
First leg of the journey will be fine, but the second you get out of Bahamut's Moor, that's when you're going to be in a bit of trouble.
Is there anything in particular we should look out for?
Everything and anything.
Very well then.
Right?
Sounds like this place is packed with like predators.
So, like, step aside. On your way then.
All right. Thank you for your assistance.
Good luck. Don't die.
All right. Past the border. I'm surprised that no one was on those posters.
Yeah.
No one that has
Yeah.
been openly advertised as wanted by the
Yeah.
Jahanian Kingdom. At least none
War
that look like
criminal,
you.
runaway, war criminal, runaway princess.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not like I don't think there's like that kind of bounty on like not through the government. It's through like just your
An
parents.
individual bounty.
Yeah, just
Well,
hire
see,
like
Nemesis is an
powerful
individual, but like I imagine if Trothnar, like because everyone's heard that he's like up and about, wouldn't someone like want him? Or the amount of times that Valeth, Fortune, and Gratian have like broken into places.
But they've always
Yeah.
been caught.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've either
Yeah,
they've either been caught or not caught.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
We get caught every time. We can't. If we're caught, we can't be caught
see,
later.
well, see,
That's how.
I'm kind of thinking of like, you know how you're caught in like a gas station or something if you shoplift,
Mhm.
and then they'll have your picture up in the wall of like watch out.
Watch out for these people. Yeah, it's not like
Yeah,
a bounty. It's just
that's-
like these assholes.
Well, as
Yeah, that's what I
as
think.
you go through, you do see the board. Just looking over it, it appears that it's just like at-large criminals, not ones that are like
Yeah.
these have been known. It's like ones where it's like
Is there any that are? Is there any like bounties there that are particularly valuable?
Is there one that's at medium, at small, at tiny? Or...
The highest one that you can see is about 300 gold.
Okay. That's not bad.
What's
Not
on
too bad.
it?
Yeah, who is that?
So it
Come on,
is
Tim.
actually no. I actually have it.
Improvisation.
I have no. I have this
Excellent.
detail. It's just
Excellent.
I haven't written down the names, but I know where the name is. Okay, it's not on that area, but it's okay. I can get it because it's it's a note that's in the old Karmora room.
Oh
It's
yeah.
fine. I can grab it.
Are there any faces we recognize?
Yes, the 300 gold one. Delson recognizes it especially.
Oh,
Who is
oh, it's the fucking pirate girl, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Pirate
The name is something I haven't written down.
I don't remember her name either. Delson would remember it, but it's that fucking pirate that took his sword.
Yep.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you can see that she is wanted for theft, for underground smuggling, and what's that? Not murder, actually. Blackmail.
Not murder.
Blackmail. It's several counts of them. You know,
Yeah,
you got like
yeah.
5 counts of blackmail, like 7 counts of smuggling, etc., etc.
We'll have to keep that in mind.
So it is Captain Seracia Forcia.
That's why I thought Clarissa.
Guys,
Clarissa. Look,
Shalissa.
when have I ever been good at pronunciating things?
Yep.
By the way, we have consent to 100% go after that bounty.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, she's all the way in Grothfield, isn't she?
Yeah.
Last you saw.
Yeah. Well, we
Interesting.
know for future reference.
Okay, so you make a note of Ceresa's bounty. And then you enter in to Bahamut's Moor. So, because this is unknown terrain and quite hostile, we're going to do some skill challenge stuff. So,
Oh no.
is leading the the horses and everything?
So.
Well, I imagine it's me, because I have Hanel.
It's true.
Yeah.
He kind of like leads them as the pack leader, sort of, or whatever. 'Cause he's
Okay.
like intelligent.
I run the horses all the time, so.
Yeah. Nemesis
Okay.
runs Hanel, and Hanel runs the horses.
So, the first leg of your journey is uneventful. You are heading through the cave. There are several brazions and such that are lighting the place up. After about 2 hours, though, the cave opens up, and you are now in a ravine, a rocky ravine. The path sort of like snakes up the mountains a little bit and dips back down. It is notably colder over here. You kind of realize that the mountains have been blocking a lot of the elements from the north. And you kind of realize that it, like, even with what you've got on, like, anything that isn't exposed is now, like, it's fucking cold.
I'm good though, right? Because I'm Goliath.
Yeah, you're having a much easier time.
Also, am I okay because I have beard?
Okay.
It helps you a little bit, but no, you still need to have the coat.
Oh man.
Fortune's good because she can just sit on Nemesis' lap and cover herself with the cloak.
Wrapped in cloak and titties.
Okay.
The warmest of us all.
I was lying.
That's the new superhero, not cloak and dagger. Cloak and titties.
Yep.
I was lying there.
Riot fueled by rage.
Okay.
Heated by rage.
So if that's the case, someone other than Nemesis make a perception check.
Yeah, right.
Face covered by titties. I cannot do this. I'm sorry. Y'all have to do it yourselves.
20.
20, okay. Alright. Nemesis, roll a d20 for me.
Oh no.
Nice.
Just a d20?
Just a d20. Two. Okay. So if that's the case, let me just roll something here. It's great. I haven't been able to do this in a long time.
God, that's scary.
All right.
We're the ones that decided we wanted to go to Dragon Country of all places.
Yeah, dragons are cool.
Yeah. Also,
War-torn Dragon Country.
Yeah. I do quite like the Jirhanins who go like, yeah, we're adventurers looking for work, and we're going in the complete opposite direction of the war.
Okay. If that's the case, then roll a d8 for me, Nemesis.
Oh dear. I'm scared now.
It's how many Tarasques we're fighting.
Bitch! I don't know what that is, but it's probably not good.
Okay.
Oh God, what is it?
So.
She got a natural 8.
And then explodes.
So. Within about an hour or such, the pathway that was like just regular stone becomes caked in snow. You begin to trudge through the heavy snowfall and such. Drofnar, with that 20, you sort of like look into the various trees that are dotted around, and you see like a you see movement, basically. And as you sort of keep moving, you watch as these figures get closer and closer. It's difficult because of the surrounding and such, they're quite well camouflaged, but you notice almost like lions, 4 of them, sort of like stalking through the forest, all of them looking at you.
Right, stop, everyone stop. We got company.
So we're going to stop for the company.
I mean, should we? We're going to be attacked.
Well, they haven't made a move yet, they're just sort of...
Well, does he point them out to us?
I would assume so, yeah.
Okay. It doesn't look like they're doing much of anything yet. They're just existing. Would you like to go and beat up everything that's just existing?
Aye, they're just...
Yeah!
Fortune? Katie, you're not helping the situation.
But if we're fighting, we're gonna be warm.
They just like big cats.
That is
Yes.
So we're looking
not
at just big cats.
how that
It wouldn't be
works.
well, it wouldn't be the first time we were surrounded by big cats. Remember that time?
I wanna pet them.
All the tigers?
You cannot
Just me?
pet the giant mountain lions. I don't know why I have to say this to you.
Shh, let her alone. She's got to learn by herself.
Gratian's right. Their pelts can warm us.
That is fair, aye.
Can
Yeah,
Raya throw a rock?
Raya throws a rock.
Raya!
Also, can make some money when we get to town.
Right, make an attack roll, Raya.
Uh,
Oh dear.
Okay, because it's an improvised weapon, they take... The lead one takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage, and they scatter.
oh man.
Quack.
That wasn't very nice.
Well, it got them away from us.
Problem
Very
solved.
least.
Moving on.
Hopefully they won't be troubling us again. Right.
And if so, we have Raya the Pussy Slayer. Sorry.
You couldn't say that with a straight face, could you?
Nope.
I refuse.
Uh,
No, sir. This will not
Okay.
stand.
Someone to make a perception check. Nemesis to roll another d20.
You know, Katie, you said that you were going to be helpful. Remember?
Gratian, perception check.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not being unhelpful. It would have kept us warm.
All right, let me correct myself. You said that you were going to be responsible.
Nice.
Alright.
Did she call her kitty? No, Katie.
Roll another d20 for me, Nemesis.
Kitty, Katie. Another D20.
Now Fortune just needs to get a cat ear headband.
Okay.
Have cat ears and
So-
horns.
As you begin, you continue on with your journey. You go through a thick part of the forest, and as you're sort of still moving through the snow, Gratian, you hear a cracking sound underneath you.
We found leaves.
Nah.
Oh god, I hope we can swim.
Oh no. oh dear.
Oh, tits and ass.
Now that you've
Uh,
said that.
Who's nearby me right now? Who's within reach of me?
Yeah, I am.
You and let's say Nemesis.
And as
that
you
okay?
keep walking, the
Yeah.
ground
Shit.
beneath you collapses
I don't
in an
have enough
explosion
people.
of ice.
Okay, no, I do. I do. I cast telekinesis,
Okay.
and I just try to lift the whole goddamn cart, everybody and everything.
How much can
Oh,
telekinesis lift?
It's only 1,000 pounds, so nope, it's not happening.
Nope. Let's see.
But I
Because
could maybe try and-
basically, there's everyone outside of Knighton, Raya, and Milo.
Yep.
Save us,
Yeah.
Milo.
Yeah, it's not happening.
So Knighton... Oh no, Dio isn't there either. Because it can only have 2 of them. So Knighton and Hanel fall into the water. They immediately take 6 points of cold damage each. And they are currently in freezing cold water. The cart's on the verge of tipping under. What are you guys doing?
In real life, having a panic attack.
I'm gonna try to just start moving everybody I can with telekinesis somewhere safe, even if I'm in the water.
Move my horse!
Can you get... Okay, I feel like we should prioritize
Horses.
the cart, the people, and then Hanel can go last because I can resummon Hanel, even though I feel really, really bad about this. But if 2 horses go down, then we can just have Raya pull the cart with Hanel. So
Okay,
They've both
listen,
taken,
I'm not
both
losing
taken
my
up a point of
fucking
cold
horse.
damage.
but let's go. Get them out.
I'm get the horses out water.
Fuck.
Right? That's what you're saying?
Quickly!
Because like everybody's in the cart. I can't move the cart unless everybody's out of it. So I can only move the people or the horses. So we'll start with.
Yeah.
Get Raya,
Yeah.
get Knighton.
Okay, I'll get
Those two
Raya.
can
I'll
actually
get
die.
Raya out. Raya's the first one. Raya's fast and she can do lots at once.
Raya didn't get pulled under. It was a combined weight of Hanel and Knighton. That was too much for the lake.
Okay, then Knighton, because Knighton can't come back as easy.
Can we get up on land while he's doing this?
Yeah, so you quickly like head closer towards where the mountains actually rise up a bit more. You do hear like the ice sort of like creak a bit underneath you. Hanel takes another 4 points of cold damage as Knighton's like lifted up. Knighton is flailing about in a blind panic,
Mhm.
Oh, my baby.
but eventually you're able to sort of like get him over. Make an animal handling check to try and calm Knighton down.
Oh boy.
13. That is not enough because he's in a blind panic. But I assume telekinesis is still holding on to him.
Yep. Yeah, I just want to get him somewhere safe, and then I'll like let go of him. But once he's somewhere, he's not going to fall through the ice.
Okay.
And then I'll move on to the next.
Alright,
The
this
next
time Hanel takes another point of cold damage.
person.
Oh god,
Um,
Raya's trying to leave.
Get the cart out. Get the cart out.
Yeah, I'll just go for the cart now.
Okay.
Why is Raya leaving? Her hooves are gonna stomp down on the already cracking ice.
She's running around in a panic. It's great.
Yeah. Like, okay,
Terrified
horse
of water.
brain.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
You're still a horse, yeah.
Fortune, make another animal handling check. This is
If
again try and calm
That's the
Knighton down.
case. Well, that is going on. Can I cast fucking hold person on Raya?
Sure, but she'll have to make the save.
Yep.
A 1. Knighton bolts.
Make a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. Knighton bolts as well. Excellent.
That's a failure. She is paralyzed.
Okay.
Maybe that's so gleeful when you say, she is paralyzed! Yeah.
Anybody else still in the water?
Yes.
Hanel is, and he's just taking
Hanel.
another point of cold damage.
Is
I'm
the
gonna
cart
go
in a
dash
safe
after my
position?
horse.
Yes.
You're causing more trouble.
I will get Hanel out of the water.
Okay. So I assume you use telekinesis again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes concentration, so I can keep her up.
Okay. All right. So
I
eventually,
imagine this happens over the course of only a few minutes.
yeah. So you get everyone out. Knighton is nowhere to be seen.
Fuck.
Good damn it, Knighton.
Can I try and see if I can see her tracks in the snow?
Survival check.
13.
13. Thankfully, it's very heavy snow, so you're able to find it.
It holds for a minute, but hold on. Okay, that's only in combat at the end of each of its turns. So yeah, it'll end in a minute.
I think I found Knighton's tracks. I think some people should stay here with the cart, and some people should come and see if we can find her.
You want to go out into the dead of winter when all of us are partially wet and freezing to look for a horse.
I just dry us all off with prestidigitation, as Nemesis says
Thank you, Veleth.
Cheers, lad.
But the point is that we don't know this place. It's crawling with predators. And you want to go find a horse.
It won't be too far.
With how,
Much a member of the group
freezing and
is.
cold and energy sapping this place is, it'll be so much more arduous if we're a horse down. And plus, any monsters the monsters out here, I honestly don't want them stronger after having, a literal.
And
horse.
there goes Raya for whatever reason. So
Okay, should we just follow Raya and hope that?
Yes,
She's going
now we have
tonight.
2 horses to follow, so let's follow Raya.
Fuck's sake.
Okay.
was she going in the same direction, or because now we have 2 horses to follow because apparently one has the intelligence of one.
She has the body of a horse and the face of a horse.
Yeah, she is a horse.
I think that's in The Simpsons. They do that. So yeah, are we gonna try to see if we can hunt down Raya again?
Let's just go after Raya.
Oh, Knighton.
I can just tell Raya to return. I'm sure she has good reasons.
Will she even listen? Because
I know,
she
right?
ran off anyways, and she, has a habit of not listening.
I think Raya is very tough. I don't think even the dead of winter.
I think that she's a wild animal.
Also, I like the fact that it's April.
Well, maybe she'll fare better then. She's a wild animal. We are in the wilderness, after
Are
all.
you fucking listening to yourselves?
Not usually, no.
I'm well aware of how it sounds, yes.
You're
But
leaving one of our own to die out here. That's what you're planning right now.
she
For a
literally ran away. Once again, in the dead of winter, in mountains we aren't familiar with predators. With a normal horse, it's understandable because they don't understand. She,
Sometimes
however, should have the emotional intelligence.
Have you met the same half-horse woman that we have?
Yes, and I'm aware that she's completely irrational, but you'd think that some common sense would slip through.
It's okay. Here, I'll see what's wrong, and I'll send a thing.
Alrighty.
Let me.
Yo, bitch, what got you spooked?
While he's doing that, I guess we are going to look for Knighton.
Yeah.
Okay. Survival or perception check, your choice.
Gratian, do you want to do survival? Because you're good at that.
He's a ranger.
Don't you get advantage on survival checks in your favorite terrain?
I think so. Something like that, maybe.
You should,
I
yeah.
don't remember.
Is his favorite terrain cold as
You're
all hell?
technically in a forest on the edge of
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Take the
Alright,
advantage.
for technicalities.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
double efficiency. So that would make that a 13. Okay.
Yeet.
Which is better.
Thankfully, the DC is rather low because of the heavy snowfall, making it easy to follow the tracks. So it delays you by about an hour. But eventually you find Knighton sort of underneath a large tree, shivering.
Aw.
I'll dry him off and warm him up a bit.
Alright.
Um,
He's still a little bit jumpy.
I'll go ahead and heal him for 10 points. With my
Go
lay
give
on
him a
hands.
big hug.
Alright. So you've reunited with Knighton.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd say
what about the other one?
Yeah, I'd say, Raya, are you all right? We don't want you to get hurt in the cold all by yourself. Please come back. It was only 20 words, but
Oh, dang.
well, either she's mad or she's dead.
So
I
what are
mean,
we supposed to do
That
then?
is a real chance.
Not sure.
Great. Great. Now, let's go search for the other idiot.
Yeah, let's keep searching.
Nemesis is just fucking livid.
Well, at least with Knighton back, I can at least ride ahead, or I can take somebody else with me.
I'd rather you not go alone in this climate.
That's why I said I could bring somebody with me on horseback, and we can look ahead.
I can come with you. I'm good at tracking people and living in the wild. I'll probably be quite handy.
All right, somebody help Hothnar. Somebody help Trothnar up onto the horse.
Like you hear someone do that, and I'm like, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake! And I go, for fuck's sake, Fortune, I can do it myself. And like you see me literally like hop up and
Can he actually make it up onto the horse? It's a war horse.
Make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
Come on, Trothnar, you can do it.
Yeet!
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh yeah, no. Almost like he's been riding, like a person who's been riding horses his entire life. He's just
See?
able to
He
pull
probably has.
He's able to leap up onto the stirrup and then use that to get his leg over the horse.
See,
Yeah,
I'm not a total useless idiot.
I'll hop on Hanel to assist them because I don't trust Trothnar alone with anyone, and Fortune will die.
Do dwarves in this world? Do dwarves have like little Shetland ponies?
They can, yeah.
Probably.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So, perception or survival for you then. And Raya, if you're trying to be hidden from them, make a stealth check.
Okay, Trothnar, I want to try and do a survival check.
Okay, you do the check or I do the check.
That was an 8.
Okay, do you want me to do one?
Yep.
Okay. Yeet. 8, 9.
So it's
Marginally better.
diplomacy.
Alright. Let me see.
Excuse me?
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
You spend a good hour searching for Raya and cannot find her.
I have sugar cubes. Do you think if I shake the
No.
bag that'll get her to
No.
come here?
No.
And at this point as well, Raya, you are completely lost as well.
I think that at this point she would just run farther away from God knows where she is. The best thing to do in this situation is to go to town, to where we were headed originally, to meet her there.
How far does our communicator bracelets go?
100 feet.
We could try to use it.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got one around her hoof.
But the thing is that she's a monk and can go an insane distance in one sitting. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure that she can go more than 100 feet if she used her, like, monk stuff and dashed. So.
But we don't know if she did, so it's worth a shot trying. I'm going
Then
to
do
yell
it!
at-
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm
That's
saying
what I'm
that.
doing.
Then do it! Why are you arguing with me?
Guys, the lesbians
I'm
are
not
fighting again.
arguing. I'm trying to say that I'm doing it. Tom,
Then
before
why
she
are
can
you
talk
talking
to
to
me
me
again,
about
I'm
it?
going to yell into it. Raya, where the hell are you?
I hate it when the mums are arguing. Stop it.
I will. Here, actually. It's been an hour, right? My spell slots.
Oh my
I
God.
have at least some time. So okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Raya, are you responding? Can you hear us?
I don't think she's within 100 feet of us.
She isn't,
said
but because you have to yell into it for it to work beyond 100 feet, she does hear, like, you're yelling. Not to mention, she kind
Where
of
the
heard the
hell
arguing
did you go?
happening.
Can I? If I did my whole like.
Wait, if she mutters, then can we even hear her?
Nope.
Nope.
No, we cannot.
Could I possibly use Barney as some sort of like strobe or flare up into the air.
If you use the daylight spell, sure.
Okay.
That's a good
Are
call,
we
actually.
about to attract a bunch of things?
Okay. So.
I mean,
okay,
it's the best that we
but-
got, but I want us to keep it in mind.
If it gets surrounded, I do have one thunderclap orb left that we could use to try and scare them off.
In that case, I bring out Barney and I do the voice command that basically makes him do the daylight spell.
Okay. Right, you see a large flash of light about maybe 200 feet away from you. Okay.
Great.
Should we invest in a pair of blinders for Raya?
Yes,
We should invest in a leash.
they already exist. They're called reins.
So after about a minute or two, you sort of like hear footsteps approaching, and you can't see between the trees. Raya walking out.
What the fuck were you thinking, lass?
I go and make her not cold.
We split up out in here, and we end up dying. All right?
Are you all right? You hurt, Raya?
Come on, lass. And I bring out my warhammer and set it ablaze, and then sort of use that as like hand warmers.
You want to leave. Alright, fine. Don't answer me. Why would we have any sort of... If you want to leave, then leave.
You're
Where's this coming from?
on the other
Raya?
side of the world, miles from home, and you want to stay in this frozen wilderness. This is your idea of a perfect place to settle down and live, is it?
I think she means that she wants to go back to Jarahan.
Well, I'm afraid that's our choice to make.
But why? I mean, obviously, I know that you...
But really, Raya, what is this about? I thought it was only just recently we were enjoying ourselves at the celebration with Trotner.
Is it because I left my ale back in Mythrilhammer? Is that it?
Well, I know Nemesis isn't that easy to deal with sometimes.
Because
but
of me. Really.
Nemesis.
No, you know what? I do a ton for all of you, which I've had to state repeatedly, apparently. And it's not my fault if I've done something wrong and then she won't speak to me about it after I repeatedly tried to communicate with her. And if she's upset about the holding thing, then maybe she shouldn't have acted crazy and made us search for her for near 2 hours.
Well, to be fair, that the hold came before us searching for her.
But
As far
you
as
know
I'm
what I
concerned.
mean. Obviously, I was in my right.
Aye.
Well, obviously not, Nemesis.
This isn't about me winning or wanting you to leave in
No.
the first place. You're the one that implied it.
All I see right now, Nemesis, is you unjustly being upset at Raya.
Unjustly?
Yes, we fell into the freezing cold water.
Great! Yes, I'm aware, and I am aware that it might be frightening. But she still put people in danger. She put herself
she?
in danger.
What did she do?
She made us search for her in the wilderness with
That
predators
was-
that we were repeatedly warned about. I don't know why I have to explain myself
Because
when
you're
all
getting,
of you
'cause
seemingly lack common sense.
you're getting things out of order here, Nemesis. She panicked. Then you held her because she was right to be afraid of falling in the water. And then
Because
she
she was going
and
to
then
run
she
away.
fled
anyway.
because says you. I don't want Rye to leave. I understand that you might be upset at Nemesis Raya, but
Apparently, I'm just, an evil monster because I don't understand what she's
Oh.
on about. But okay,
not at all.
whatever.
I think that this was a very stressful situation.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here like, is this natural? Huh?
I thought we did perfectly fine and we didn't actually get that hurt. And yes, we've spent some time wandering around in the snow, but frankly, I enjoy the winter weather.
What time of
I
day is
know
it?
That's most of you don't, but
It is mid-afternoon at this point.
at the end of the day, nobody's hurt. Nobody died. Didn't even break the cart.
Let's just go.
Yes, I think so.
It's not like she's going to actually respond to anything anyways.
All right.
Big dumb grin the whole time.
So because of the time it took, I need rather than have it always be put on Nemesis's shoulders, someone roll a d20 for me.
All right.
Or yeah, you do it, Ed.
The 20 Ds. Let's go.
20 Ds. D's nuts. Sorry.
I expect better from you, Colton.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I apologize. Anyways, continue.
Go ahead and roll another d20 for me, Trafnar.
Okay. All the pain in the world. There we go.
Okay. And somebody other than Trafnar make a perception check.
For shits, I'll do it. Hey, actually a good
Okay.
roll.
So, as you continue on the journey, you do go through another small cave. This one has a high ceiling. As you're walking through, Valif, you hear above you a sound go.
Do I see anything? I'm just hearing stuff.
You look up, and you can see several. Oh god, I'm gonna get this wrong, aren't I? Stalagmites, I think. Stalagmites. Are the
Nope.
one.
Nope. Stalactites.
Fuck.
Tight to the ceiling. Mites are bugs. Bugs are on the ground.
Nice,
50-50
yeah.
chance.
Stalactites. They
Yeah.
hold tight to the ceiling.
Tights hang down. Yeah.
As you kind of like look up
Whatever.
with the stalactites, you see one that has just fallen near you,
Ooh.
and just as
And
it
it-
sort of like lands, just
Ooh, everybody, quickly now. Through the cave.
Alright, I guess we're moving faster then.
It just seems like
Yeah.
the
I'm
ceiling
yeeting
is
my way
falling,
out.
then it's like, we should get out through here quickly.
I am yeeting myself
more
as
begin
fast as
falling.
my little legs can carry me.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
no. Thankfully, Valve rolled high enough on his perception to spot it.
Oh god, so it could have been just a case of just poof, someone immediately in front of
Rocks
someone.
fall.
You would
Yeah.
have had to have started making deck saves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
alright.
god.
Thankfully, because of that.
Yikes.
Yeah.
This is a wintry hell.
It's great.
Okay. And someone make another d20 roll for me for the
Me.
final leg of the first day.
I wanna do it. Oh no,
Yep.
Gratian did it already.
Gratian did it already.
I know.
Just double check. Okay. Gratian, go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
All these rolls are always so terrifying.
Okay. Nice. So,
Nice.
as you leave the cave and such, someone go ahead and make a perception check for me. Four.
Excellent.
So, you kind of like keep running until you're a little bit further into it's another area that's sort of foresty. You can see there is a frozen pond nearby.
Oh God!
But you're not near it.
Okay.
We all get PTSD.
But as you kind of like stop running and just like catch your breath, you hear a low rumbling below you. Let me just quickly.
Oh no!
I gotta move some stuff here.
This could be any number of things, and I'm not excited for any of them, to be fair,
Yeah.
to be honest. One of which is very possible, and I think it would be terrifying.
I'm
just
best thing is probably the badger moles from that one episode of Avatar.
Someone roll a d10.
Secret hole.
Oh,
10.
Okay.
Cute.
Ooh.
Okay. So let me just roll this.
This is all just very, very positive sounds that Tig's making.
Yeah.
I just need to look at the stats for something. Is it over here?
Something tells me this is going to be like an ice cream truck or something.
An ice cream truck. Excellent. Well, that could actually be not bad.
God damn, it's not on here. I'll just use that stat. Let's see.
Okay, something with stats. He's obviously doing the price.
Something. It has statistics.
Okay. So the target does get hit.
Oh fuck!
Unfortunately, I don't have the health for it. But let me just.
Who's dead?
Give me a second. What do you mean that's not how it's fucking spelt?
What?
ITS.
Okay. That. Ooh, actually. So as you're all just kind of like waiting for whatever it is, the ground around Delson explodes in
God.
snow. Delson gets tossed clear off Diorian, and for a split second you see like Diorian flail about before he vanishes. There's another explosion nearby and another one, and surrounding you are these three. They almost look like a mixture between lizards and centipedes. They are pure white with red spikes and sort of locust-style face. Steam is emitting around it as the wings flare back, and there are jagged teeth around it as well. Once I drag everyone around, would like everyone to roll initiative.
It was the worst thing. It was the one that I really didn't want. Well, I did want to fight, actually. I love you. If it is what I think it is.
So I do need to put ML and such. What I did.
Look at that fucking snowy effect. God damn, Tom, we got a budget.
Yeah, it is exactly what I thought it was. So excited.
Yay.
Secret tunnel.
So
These things are low-key very scary, but I actually want one as a plushie.
Yeah.
I just need to quickly.
Isn't that every monster?
Yes, but look at them. They have little flappies.
But it
Little
doesn't
arms.
matter because she'll say that anything is cute anyways.
Yeah, but like,
There
look at
there
these.
are no standards.
Okay, so let me just try and give. Let's give this one a purple
Standards
tint.
non-existent. Effort none.
go purpley tint to signify that one's Henel.
Are you telling me Gratian isn't cute?
And for some reason, my bowel music isn't working.
Are you saying that
I can hear it.
Trogdor is
I can hear the battle music.
I can't
Yeah.
hear
I've
anything.
never said
Weird.
Yeah, I can hear it too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna just be dealing in
Although
silence.
my computer does not like these snow effects. Jesus.
I can get rid of them.
I've got the
Yeah, and you can
My
turn
other
them off
heat
on your end too if you want. 'cause
playing
They are
another tab, so-
kind of distracting.
I can turn it off as I say.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry.
You sure?
I'd say keep it on. You can turn it on if you want, and then you can just turn it off on your end if you don't want.
Okay, so Delson is over here. I'm just going to roll an acrobatics for him quickly. Okay, so he's not prone, but he does take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from the impacts. So let me just quickly go on to that. There's Milo.
Oh yeah, donkey.
Yep.
Donkey.
So I'll just roll initiative for these. Would you rather me roll all three of them together or separately?
Just to roll them together.
Okay. So
It'll be easy.
they'll go
I'd say it's easier for the. There's already so many fucking turns.
Yep, okay. I just wanted to check. And I'll roll initiative for Mr. Delson. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay.
Ha! I'm in danger.
So, top of the round. For the record, you guys are on the cart outside of Delson.
Okay.
And Raya's also.
Here,
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna-
say Raya's there as well.
Put a card.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So weird me not having to hit. One sec. I'm going to refresh my thing to see if it fixes the music for me. Because I'm going to be sad otherwise.
Oh,
Swear to God, you
right.
eat my donkey, you big blue bitch.
No.
There we go. Now it's loading it all up.
But really, Milo's living a limited lifespan.
Oh yeah, Milo's life is a living nightmare.
Mm-hmm. He was just lucky that he was, because I know you roped Milo behind the cart, he wasn't in trouble. That is the wrong one that I went to. Maybe it was a bad idea that I did that, but it's fine. Ish. But yeah, Truffner, what are you doing?
Setting my hammer ablaze.
Okay.
Can I hop off the cart, or do I have to make a special roll?
You don't have to because it's, it's just a simple cart.
Okay. Can I
There
go
we
over here?
Yes, you can.
Lovely. And then, hello. I would like to run over and hit this man very hard.
All right, let me just actually. I need
How
to
many attacks do I get again? Is it 2 or 3?
You got your counter sheet, man.
Yeah, you get it. Your character.
I know, but I can't remember.
Then you can.
It's
use
your
eyes
responsibility. Look at
to
it.
read.
Yeah.
Butthead.
Hey, don't call me horrible. Don't call me such mean things.
I think it's.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's 3.
I think it's.
Yeah, I think it's 3. Okay, yeah. So I'll hit this guy 3 times
Okay.
with a hammer,
Go
quite
ahead.
hard.
Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Well, varying hard depending on how well I roll. 1.
That hits.
Nice. 2.
Misses.
A 3.
That hits.
Nice. So 2.
Yep.
What's the fucking thing?
We level 10 or level 11.
1d10 plus 6.
10
That's
if I remember correctly.
Okay, then you only have 2. You only have 2 attacks. You don't have the second extra attack
Oh.
yet.
So the natural 20 wasn't a hit.
Oh,
Didn't
that's disappointing.
count then. That's unfortunate. So only one hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
I didn't even see that was a crit. That's too bad.
How could this happen to me?
Teacher.
I
We
made
forgot
a
homework.
mistake. D8 is one-handed, D10 is two-handed, that's right.
Yes.
Hit.
Okay. So that is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Lovely.
And from that hit, you take 4 points of fire damage.
Oh no! Also, my hammer was a fire, so I need to... Or are they immune to fire?
You
Yes,
sort of like pull away, and like there's just an immense amount of heat coming from the wound and such, and you just watch the sort of the flames lick on its flesh. It doesn't react.
Also, wait, what was the damage? Sorry, again on the attack on the fire.
4.
Well, I've got an owie. That's annoying. Right, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Gratian, you're up. Alright. And as for Hanel, Knighton, and Milo, we'll just put those at bottom of the initiative order.
Sure.
Just to save time.
Yeah, I like that. Just like all the panicking animals go at the very end.
Well, Hanel's not panicking because Hanel's
Oh, that's true.
got
He's
more
smart.
intelligent.
Hanel
Right.
tends to control the animal.
It's like, no, guys, please.
Yeah, just keep in mind that they're all attached to the car at the moment.
My mom will kill me. She's already pissed off.
Okay. So that's 15 and 21. Yep, both hit. Oh, okay, well if that's the case then the first one misses. Eight points of piercing damage. 10 points total. Nice. So you sort of like pull the arrow back and just... The first one like bounces off, like it sort of like punches clear through the sort of hood thing that it's got, dealing no damage, and the other one sort of like hits it closer to its actual like fleshy part. Alright. Raya, you're up.
Oh. So the one just right in front of you. Nice.
Okay, that hits. That hits.
Nice.
So both of them hit. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And because of those two hits, you take 7 points of fire damage for the first hit, and 11 points of fire damage for the second hit.
Gosh darn.
God, this is gonna be really bad, guys. And Trotler's gonna have another episode after this fight. I know it.
What do you mean?
Well, you're the frontline guy. That's the only reason
Yeah.
it keeps happening.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Am
the.
I always the one who gets like dunked in acid or set
I'm-
on fire or
I'm the
electrocuted?
fighter.
Or
I'm the cannon fodder. I'm the first line. That's
Yeah.
why.
Okay, Delson's turn. If I was Dom, what would I do?
I don't know. Sing the song of your people.
get up, play, probably get up, and maybe like inspire Raya, and then play music. Do something with an action
Or that would be
wave
a
it-
bonus action to inspire.
to inspire, but like as an action, cast a spell of some sort. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
I'm just thinking what spell.
Call one of the monsters a dickhead. I don't know.
I
could do like Yeah, I don't
what,
pulse wave, just like Eldritch Blasts, even. Yeah.
I think given the situation already, he would probably start off with a cloud of daggers, probably on the one that nobody is fighting.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'll have it be that. So, cloud of daggers.
Is the music playing for anyone else?
It is for
It
me.
stopped after a second.
Okay.
It just started back up for me.
Thanks.
Oh yeah,
Roll
it's
20.
Roll 20. You don't know what you're doing. I
It's
think
not
you're
a roll
actually-
20. It's not a Karmora episode without.
Yep.
Okay, so he's just gonna place it here, so I will just. There we go. Okay. And then, yeah, he's going to inspire Raya with inspiration. Alright, Val, if you're up.
I'll look over at the one that
No, he'll also step back 5 feet.
Delson put the Cloud of Daggers on, and I will summon a. I will summon a Evard's Black Tentacles.
Alright.
Yeah, right
From the realm of the fisherman.
there.
So what inspiration does basically is that you can, if you do an attack roll or a saving throw and it isn't enough, you can use the inspiration die to add to your roll.
And it
Yeah,
goes
so
up.
basically any D20 you can add to the D10 now, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So what does the Black Tentacles
That's
do
damn
again?
good.
I need. Yeah, sorry. I was just so many things.
Yeah.
They make a dexterity save off the bat.
Right off the bat, gotcha.
Yeah. The first
That
one
is a fail.
Nice. So it takes 3d6 bludgeoning. So it takes the 8. So not super great. And it's restrained, and it gets to make a strength or a dexterity check.
At the start of its turn?
It has to use its action to make a strength or dexterity check.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my action, and that's concentration, so I can't do anything else.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like holding my hand out, keeping like the dark portal open with tentacles. Try to keep it in place so that all the knives can fuck it up.
Alright, Nemesis, you're up.
Can I reach this one? I don't know if it's extra movement to get out of the cart.
No. The cart wouldn't require extra movement.
Alright. I'll put Branding Smite on my hammer. And then I will try and hit it twice.
Okay.
Do.
So much extra damage.
Okay, both hits. Yeah, that
And
one-
I would like to Divine Smite on the first one as well.
Okay. Yeah, the one that's got the cloud of daggers is going to get fucked.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to roll that damage. That's fine if that counts for the first hit.
Yeah.
I meant to pull up the thing. Whoops.
Too late.
That is 1d8 plus 4. And I'll roll the other physical damage. And then another branding.
And then your divine smites.
Yep, and then it's just one divine smite. I can only do it on the hit. Because actually, do I have superior divine smite yet? I don't. Okay. So it is 1d8.
So you just pump in a level 1 into that one.
Yeah. There you go.
Oof. So in total, that is a lot.
A lot.
12, 19, 20.
24, 20, 32, 39 points of damage. Ouch.
Big damage!
Yeah, it fell that one. So that's the 30, and then minus the 9.
I hit it with a hammer.
And now you're on fire.
Yeah, so you take... So for your first hit, you take 8 points of fire damage.
What? Okay, yeah.
It's an effect of the creature.
Yep,
And
okay.
5 for the second one that you hit.
8 and 5.
Alright.
Alright.
Fortune, you're up.
I would like to go help them see. I can just like scoot around Raya in the space, right?
It'd be rough terrain if you go straight through her space.
Okay.
You can do that even if because you could go the other way too. You could just go like
10, 15, 20, 25,
Wait, actually, I have a question.
30.
actually, yeah, then you could go one more too. Actually.
Is it free action to give smooch before continuing on the way?
If you do it quick enough.
Yes.
Alright, so you just kind of like run, you sort of like leap up, just leap up, quick peck on the cheek, dash past
New way to
the,
get an inspiration die.
the creature, which is just like flailing about. This point, like
Dangerous smooches.
okay.
Fortune gets like 1 level in Bard, and that's how she does it.
No, I would love the monster was like, oh, true love.
Yeah.
Fortune, Smoochomancer.
Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm going to first attack with my fucking rapier.
Okay. So you have
And then
advantage.
I would like to do second attack with the short sword.
Alright. Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
And you sneak attack as well.
Do I get sneak attack on one of them?
On the first one, yeah. So that's...
That's 5d6. 5d6.
Ouch. This finger's looking rough.
Nice. Those are the good roll. Good rolls.
Yeah, no, you guys have been rolling really good damage-wise.
It's really interesting to seeing the snow fall with a broken black background.
Yeah.
Is it, what, is
It's
it a black
really neat,
background for
though.
you guys? Or is that
On
just-
Yeah.
I'm gonna
for-
post a
for
screenshot
mine,
in
it's
general. It
fine.
looks really cool. Like, don't get me wrong.
That's weird because it's different for mine.
Yeah,
It
I've
was
got-
working
I've got a
just
couple
fine
days.
for a few minutes, and then
Yeah, I turned mine off at the beginning.
Let me
Really cool, actually, yeah.
pause the animation. See if that fixes it.
Oh, I chose
No.
mine off.
No.
That's a lot of damage, guys.
That's
Yeah,
a lot of damage.
no. So Fortune, you
Okay,
take
worse.
7 points of fire damage for your first hit, and
Halved.
6 points of fire damage
Is
for the next one. It's not halved.
is
Oh no, she is.
she-
Yeah.
Because he's tiefling.
Yeah.
So it is halved.
I was gonna say it's not
It-
halved.
One
No,
could say,
I was thinking evasion, not tiefling.
one could say it was a firefight. Boondock Saints.
Okay, so how much damage overall do I take?
So it was 7 plus 6, 13, which would be. So you took 6. And that's,
Okay.
And that's after what you call it? That's after the. Okay. So
Time for the pain.
time for the young Karmoras.
Bless you.
Uh-oh.
So this one is going to make an attack onto Trofnar.
Yay, new friend.
That is a 21 to hit.
You know what? Because it's Christmas soon, it hits. Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, you take that is the wrong dice. That is the right dice. You know, sometimes I hate some of these dice
No,
because
use the wrong dice and hope it's a D4.
you're right. I'll roll 3d20 for you.
Thanks, man.
But no, in actuality, you take 15 points of piercing damage
Whee. Can I bring out the
and
calculator?
6 points of fire damage.
15.
So 21 points total.
Thank you.
All right.
I do nothing except call this bug thing a prick.
This one is going to... Well, first mouse, it takes... What did Delson roll for the Cloud of Daggers before? 13. So it takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage right off the bat. That. And it is...
Please God, you guys, not step into the Cloud of Daggers.
And it is going to try and break its
Take,
restrain.
It takes the 3d6 as well.
All
From
roll for
right
the-
off the bat.
Roll for the 3d6 again.
Oh, I just did 7.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Didn't roll super great. That's good. And then strength or dexterity again.
It's going to make a strength. I don't think that...
17.
Yeah, it doesn't make it. It rolled a 14, so it is still restrained.
Being bludgeoned and stabbed.
Okay, and the one that is being ganged up on by those is... You know what? It's going to go for fortune.
All the girls.
Bring it on.
Because she's the smallest, although I don't think that... that's a 15 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay,
I would like to hellish rebuke that, please.
alright.
She's not in my range either, so I can't help her.
It doesn't do nothing.
So, fortune takes... Ooh, that's good rolls.
She's not even in range of my auras.
Takes 20 piercing damage.
Gross.
Oh my god.
And...
Okay.
6 points of fire damage reduced down to 3. So 23 damage total.
That's a big PogChamp for me, guys.
And Hellish Rebuke, so that's a dex save. It's gonna
I
make.
don't know what that. I have no idea what that
It's,
is.
it's immune to fire damage, though.
Oh right, yeah, true. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So you sort of like spit out the Hellish Rebuke. It's sort of like it's inflamed. It doesn't even flail about. It just continues looking at you while the flames sort of like lick around it, and they eventually extinguish.
The inside of this thing looks like it's like very, very hot.
I'm
Like,
basically imagining.
They're like
reactor
weird
flow.
centipedes that like burrow through the snow and the earth. They're really cool.
Yeah.
Love these guys.
They are really cool.
And
They're
these are-
kind of frightening about. They're really cool.
They're also babies.
Yeah, these ones are. I thought that they were adults. Now that I know they're young, they're much easier. The
Much
adults, it was
easier.
like that's why I thought I was like Trothno's gonna have a bit of a moment after this game. I think.
But
Mm-hmm.
where there's kids,
There's Mama.
Drofnar, you're oh right. The bomb of well actually now these guys can really do anything. I assume
Is
Camille's-
Milo's tied up. Yeah, everybody's tied up.
Yeah, everyone's tied up. You know, Hell's gonna make a small strength check just to keep everything held where it is.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, no, he
Do
makes
it,
a strength
Hanel.
save.
Woo!
So Hanel's just, you can just see he's like dug in his hooves as Knighton's trying to run and Milo's also trying to run. Actually, I'll do a strength check to see if the rope holds.
Do not worry, Mama. These horses will stay
He
here.
does run this. No, he runs 5 feet back, bringing the rope taut. But he's fine. Okay, Trufnar, you're up.
Yay! Okay. What do I do with my life? If I call it a twat strongly enough, would that count as a hellish rebuke?
No, because you are not an arcane user.
Well, you suck. Okay.
Nor are you a tiefling.
Okay.
Nor would do you even have the spell,
No,
like at all.
no, I'm just angry.
His subclass is champion. They don't get any spells.
No, we don't. But we get fucking swole.
And even if you were angry, it wouldn't be a hellish rebuke. It would be a rage,
Yeah, I know.
which again you don't have.
You're
I was
not a
joking.
barbarian.
I guess in that case, can I switch from one weapon to another?
Yeah.
In a,
You
is
would
that not an
essentially-
action or anything?
You would essentially. It depends. Like what weapon are you trying to pull out?
My great axe.
I would say you can use it as a free action, but you drop the warhammer on the ground.
Son of a bee. Okay.
We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I know, but I like that. Actually, no. I will keep the hammer out. Actually,
All right.
forget it. 3, 2, 1. Roll, and roll.
Only 2.
Only the 2.
1, 2, 24.
I don't see the roll on the roll 20. Do you guys?
The damage rolls?
I don't see any of the rolls.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I see them. Yeah, 24, 25,
wait.
20.
Never mind, I see why it didn't automatically scroll down.
Oh, yeah, weird.
Okay, 24 damage. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, it's looking pretty hurt, but it's still standing.
How much damage do I take?
You'll take... So for the first one, you take 12 points of fire damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
I said 12, not 10.
11, 12.
And 7 points for the second hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright. Great.
He's looking pretty rough.
You're up. Okay. Go ahead and make your 2 attack rolls.
Jesus.
First one hits. Brings that down to Alright. And I assume that's your turn, Gratian? Alright, right, you're up.
Suck. Chock-a-block.
Okay, both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Just. Oh, Jesus. Was it just the 2, or were you doing the bonus action unarmed one as well?
Well, it wouldn't matter, because that kills it.
Oh, that kills it.
Yeah.
Big
There
boy.
we go.
So you just kind of like, you smash it, you like hit it in its flank, and it sort of like turns, and sort of like it's right up in your face, and sort of like just, and you just crack its skull like right between its eyes. You watched it sort of like caves in slightly, and it just falls dead. But
I'm just imagining it's like a judo chop.
you do take 12 points of fire damage for the first hit, and 3 points for the second one, so 15 total.
It's alright, Raya.
Alrighty. Okay. So,
Bonus action. Stomp the corpse.
Take a whiz.
Delson, what would you do in this situation? You know what? I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the one that's just getting fucked up beyond belief. That
My one, right?
no, the other one. That hits. That hits. All 3 Eldritch Blasts hit.
Rare.
So that is 21 points of damage on this big guy.
The right one?
Yeah, the one that's sort of just in a nightmare at the moment.
It really is.
Yep.
Congratulations, Delson. You murdered a child.
No, it's still alive. Val, if you're up.
Oh, sorry. That was. Ignore that. I think I will just follow up with the same thing as Delson, actually.
Oh,
And
actually,
just
did I
maintain my concentration spell and Eldritch Blast.
accidentally... Oh, wait, no, I gotta remove some of the damage on that because I've got he only fires 2 right now, not 3.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, and I'll just Eldritch Blast a couple.
That hits.
Kablow.
That hits.
Nice. Good rolls, too.
Yeah. That brings it. Alright.
I give you the power.
Looking pretty rough.
And I'll kind of just be standing out here now.
Alright. Nemesis, you're up.
Alright. I will. Yeah, alright. I can get there.
10, 15,
Oh,
20, 25,
whoops.
30.
Yeah.
Just clotheslines herself on the rope that Milo's full time.
I can go up here, right?
You were here. 5,
Oh,
10,
yeah,
15,
yeah.
20, 30.
Okay. Whoops. I didn't realize that my button was not.
Was not exactly on it, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't on it. If that is the case, then I am gonna try and rinse and repeat.
First, same as the second, first, same as the first.
Okay, both hit.
Jesus, we were rolling really good.
Yeah,
Do.
this fight,
So
this risky fighter has gotten less due to dice roll. It happens.
damage.
Hey,
Shut up,
remember?
oh.
Hey, remember when I had to throw away a natural 20 earlier? That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The
Branding.
fact that yeah.
Branding. And then
17,
the divine.
The divine.
28 points of damage.
Woo!
Power of John Waters.
Praise be the divine.
It's looking really rough. You take 4 points of fire damage for the first hit,
Did you just whisper hit me?
and
Yeah.
7 damage for the second. So 11 total.
Fantastic. Boy, howdy.
Hit me with your automobile.
All right,
Yay.
Fortune, you're up. Yeah,
Fortuna?
that's 30.
Actually, wait, can I just like... I was trying to think what's the best place to position myself so I don't smack somebody. Can I have just made it over here instead, into
Yep.
the cart? And I would like to cast Chaos Bolt, please.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. This is going to be really bad if she ends up
Oh, yeah.
on fire.
Roll double or just double. If she gets a double and then it has to jump.
Yeah. You could lose your
Oh
donkey.
no.
No, it's not. It's not right next to him.
This is-
No, it isn't.
I don't know what the range is for the jump over thing. I don't know if it's
I think
5
it's
feet or
only
10 feet.
5 feet. Yeah, roll the 2 dice there. The 2 damage. Ooh, 1 and a 6. I don't know what that is.
What element would that be? Because it's the first one that's the element, isn't it?
No, it's you get to choose between both of them.
Oh,
That's why it's kind of neat. Is you get like an option, and if it's 2, then it's just that 1 damage. but
so
it's,
acid or poison damage?
Acid?
Okay. So you kind of just you sort of like get the energy into your hand and like fire it outwards. It's a green beam that sort of like it hits just underneath its chin as it sort of like rears back, and you just hear a there's a girl shriek like, and you watch his head just fall into the ground and begin melting into the ground. Just
oh, it's 2d8 plus 1d6. That's neat.
I forgot to roll the 1d6.
Oh, I see. Okay. I see how it works. Okay.
I mean, it
so
doesn't matter. It's dead anyway.
I know it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now.
I know.
It's over. This I've just thought the spell worked like 3 or 4 different ways. It's like 2d8 is the damage, and then it's another 1d6. The 1d6 is the damage type, and the 2d8 is if you rolled the same number, then it leaps. That's how it works, which is weird.
Choose one of the d8s. The numbers roll on that die determines the attack damage as shown below. So not
What?
the d6.
What?
It
Choose
just
one of the
randomly
d8.
has a
Oh my
d6 in
God.
there.
The d6 is just an extra damage. Okay, yeah, that's confusing, but it is an extra d6.
It's chaos.
It's
Yeah.
chaos.
Can I use a
it's
bonus
Katie.
action to hide in the cards?
Sure, make a stealth check.
Okay. If I can get my sheet to open back up. There we go. Stealth.
Okay, you think you're pretty well hidden from the restrained creature that is there. Okay, so start of the round with the thing, roll your damage and such. I need to roll for Cloud of Daggers for Delson.
I'll roll my 3d6 for
So that's 15 in total. Whew. It's not looking too good. To say the
Still up
least.
though.
Oh yeah, just about.
Is it gonna be able to get out?
It's going to make its strength check. 18 plus 4.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, so it is now no longer restrained.
Yeah.
You just kind of watch it sort of like pulls itself partially out of the tentacles, sort of like rears up and burrows deep onto the ground.
Ah,
That sounds fun.
So I'll just set it to the GM layer to show that it is no longer visible.
All right.
I'm feeling we should move.
Yeah, sometimes we should run.
Yeah, Trothnar, it's your turn right now, because I feel like we're still in combat. But
Okay, permission to yeet this bug 2 times in its face.
It's dead.
they're both. We can't see any living
Yeah.
creatures right now.
Oh, wait, sorry.
There's a lull. The one that me and Delson were fighting burrowed underground, and now it's like we should
Yeah.
go. I think Nemesis is like we should
move.
go, and
Yeah.
well, it's. I agree. Everybody in the cart. And
Yeah,
I'll like reach down to grab a. Or I guess Delson was riding on
I
a.
go. Alright, good idea. And jump in the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo.
You very quickly vacate the area.
Watch this be like a TPK. Of like the mum just comes on and just eats the whole cart and whole.
I mean, given
Could
the
happen.
strength of an adult one.
They're pretty strong.
Okay. So, for the sake of brevity,
I'm just kind of quickly.
You sort of like are keeping a very close eye out for the next like 30-40 minutes. No rumbling, no sound of anything chasing you. You assume that you've gotten away. So,
Okay.
Who? Oh.
We're all
I
alive.
don't like when he says assume.
well, you don't know.
That was fun.
The only thing for sure is that nothing's for sure.
Why did we decide to come here again?
I thought it was your idea.
I am regretting that.
I remember someone talking about the idea that, Dragonland will be fun and it'll have work and it won't be totally freezing full of murderous monsters.
I never said that it wouldn't be totally freezing full of murderous monsters, but
Can we just get this fucking civilization, please?
Yes, I agree. Let's continue.
So you continue on for about another hour or two. At this point, night is beginning to fall.
How far away are we from Skulk? Do we know?
Nope.
okay, listen, Gratian. You should be perishing for that joke.
So you know from what you were told it will take you about 2 days to get to Skulk. You kind of realize why that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the feeling this isn't a well-traveled road. And it's less of a,
Yeah.
it's there as a solid form, and it's more like it's a necessity.
If that's the case, can we find somewhere that could shield us from the elements, like a cave or something,
Yes.
to set up
Find
for the
some
night?
Shelter.
Well, make
Yeah.
a survival or perception check, your choice.
Who's in this check now?
Survival or perception?
Whoever wants to make the roll.
Go on then.
Ugh,
I'll give it a survival.
I'm mediocre at all of these things.
18.
Nice.
That's alright.
Yay.
So, as you continue, a little bit on the cold side, and tired, wounded from the brief but intense encounter, you're able to find a cave, and after quickly checking to make sure there's nothing in there like bears or anything, you
Cousin?
are able to get everybody in and are able to set up camp for the night.
Alright.
Lovely.
If that is the case, I would actually like to speak to Raya.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
I'm going to go make a fire.
Everyone's avoiding that area now.
No, except for on the opposite side of camp, just sitting on a log, just stare, like watching that conversation,
Yeah.
smiling as well, just being weird.
Alright.
Oh, Fortune's gonna go sit next to Valeth.
Yeah, I would like to go
Nice.
and speak to Raya.
Okay.
Thank you, Gray. The wilderness
So-
bros.
I'm unsure if she's here right now.
I have no idea. Oh, yep,
I
she's
think
there.
you should.
There we
Yay,
go.
hey, Raya. We gotta find you a microphone.
Yeah, Nem just, like, stands there for a second, kind of shifting awkwardly.
Raya, she doesn't even look at you. She just kind of keeps looking forward as she sits down or lays down, whatever horses do. Kneels down.
Nem will sit beside her.
No position.
I know that we both have a similar stubbornness or a bullheadedness. And while I still feel like I'm perfectly justified in my reasoning, I understand that I likely didn't help you in a way that was, you know, actually helpful.
Do you know that I, similar to you, I had an older sibling when I was younger. And where I was raised, it was really cold up there too. It snowed a lot, and we were both stupid. I guess I've never really been smart, but we were playing outside in the snow, and really similar to today, this cracking sound just filled the air, and then it happened so fast. We were both pretty much underwater. I was maybe 3 or 4. I didn't know how to swim. I mean, I'm part horse. That doesn't really help anything either. But my sister managed to get me back up on the ice, and then she just was gone. She just went under, and I couldn't do anything. I just sat there hoping that I would see her head come back up, and it never did. And so instead of going home, I just ran. And I ran, and I ran. I don't remember when I passed out, but it happened eventually, and that's when someone from the monastery found me. I never went home. And then today, I honestly hadn't even thought about it again until I went under. And then, well, not under, but I went in that situation and I had to get out, and you made the call to hold me there. That wasn't your call to make, Nim. I understand you're the leader, and I understand I'm not smart, whether intellectually or emotionally, but that wasn't your call to make. Do you know what that's like? You held me there, and I had to relive it, and I couldn't move, and I couldn't do anything, just like I couldn't
How is
live.
that my fault?
It's not your fault. My sister dying isn't your fault, Nim. I don't
That's
blame
not what I meant. I
you
meant
holding
that
me there
you
is your fault.
Hush. Because I didn't know about it, and if I did, I would have been more understanding.
You
But
shouldn't
you can
have to
expect
know
me to
about
be
it.
omnipotent.
I don't.
Well, then how am I supposed to understand? How am I supposed
You're supposed
act
to
in a
respect
way
that
that's
people feel
better?
the way they do. You don't get to make the call whether I have to stay or whether I go. If I wanted to go, you could have focused on everyone else and let me go. And then you want to get mad because you're like, well, you made us look for you. I didn't make you do anything. Look, you're going to have to learn to either respect me as a person or I leave. And that's all there is to it, Nim.
Are
If you don't
serious?
like it, you don't have to like it.
The fact is that I'm not omnipotent. And not having that knowledge affected my decision to keep you there. I wasn't disrespecting you, at least not on purpose. I do what I feel is best for the group. Because I feel, that I have to take care of them. And in that moment, I was trying to take care of you. So I'm sorry that I didn't do it the way that you wanted. But I did the best with what I had. And you can't fault me for that. If you want to go, that's your decision. But know that I didn't do anything out of maliciousness. I understand that I have things to work on. But you obviously have things to work on too. Nim will get up and go, because obviously she's not going to hear her out.
Okay. Alright then. You all get yourself as comfortable as you can in the situation that you are, in more ways than one, and begin to take watch, preparing for the next day through the tail end of Bahamut's Moor, fully into the Kingdom of Dra. And that's what we're going to call it for this session.